Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. Pleasure seeing you around. Hope your day is going well. Today, we are back with some Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition, product provided by Nintendo, the Switch 1 edition at least. Welcome back, everybody. We got some work to do. Chapter 5 awaits, people. We march closer towards acquiring a skill. We march closer. Hello, 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 Izanami. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. Well, you seeing you around. Every day's going well. Get off my finger. There we go. Let's start the stream off with a little bit of hydration. Yeah? Bit of hydration. So we can be properly hydrated for the things to come. So, I've done a little bit off stream. A little bit. We got a couple of extra ranks, maybe a level or two. I gotta go dump some stuff into my arms manufacturers. We're rank 9 already. For Psycorruptor, we're almost at Mastermind. There is a part of me that wants to go straight to Blast Fencer. But I don't want to have to use Psycho launches, so we have to, like, get rank 10 Mastermind so we can keep Raygun and then go Blast Fencer for Photon Saber. That is the play. So let's go dump our stuff at the arms manufacturer. God, the button shortcuts are so nice in this game. Oh my god. Ah, it's raining. Sick, dude. Okay. Let's go dump this in. Nice. Nice. I feel like I should go here. Because they're the ones that make the weapon I'm going to want. I don't know if they make the specific weapon I'm going to need, but I know they make photon sabers, so we'll dump it in Meredith and Co. Not like I need endgame gear in this playthrough or anything. I did get some new fashion, though. We look kind of snazzy. I like it. I'm not sold on the chest piece. Feels a bit too, like, latexy. We might go for a little something else. I need to see if we can get anything good for the torso. What do we got? No, no, no. I could make this work. I could. Do I have this or no? I probably do. I'll buy one anyways. So I like how that looks. Hello, Aaron. Welcome to the stream. See, the funny thing was about that, I was going to make a video on that today. I'm pushing it to tomorrow. I don't think it looks like shit. They clearly use like an upscaler like DLSS to get the 4K. There's no game audio. Thank you, Andrew. I know the exact problem. But I don't think it looks like shit. It's not good either, though. I think they should patch it and fix it, but I do think it still, like, looks better to me than the Switch 1 version. I am not wearing that. I think I have everything I need. The visuals. Like, it looks like Xenoblade X. And, like, if you were expecting it to look like a native Switch 2 game, it's not gonna do that. I am just of the opinion, I think Xenoblade X, even back in the Wii U, looked like one of the best games of all time, and it still kind of does. But it's every now and then you still get, like, a flickering effect. I imagine it's because of like the DLSS. Okay, now that we have everything we need, we should go to...
It should be there.
The barracks, I think. I think it's chapter 5 time. Okay, now. Was there anything else we needed it to do? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure most of the things we need when it comes to, like, Lao, one, they're gonna be mandatory anyways. But I don't think we can do them yet. Requires chapter 4. We could do close comrades, I guess. Screw it, let's do it. Let's start the stream off with close comrades. Let's rock that. I need a bench Doug, though. Alright, we'll put Gwen in the party. Active member, Doug. Where are you, Gwen? I made you look cool. There you go. Come on out, Gwen. You are not standing in front of me. Know your place. Maybe I go with this. Oh, that's a better coloration. Yeah, we go with that. I like that. Hello, Order and John. Welcome to the stream. Having a good day. Doug, oh god. Funnily enough, we have a lot of material tickets now. If we need to round something out and get a purchase, we can do that. Alright, let's hit up close comrades. Recommended level 20 and we're level 21. Huge. Lock me in, baby.
Colonel, you haven't seen Lao around, have you?
Probably off being
Not
emo.
recently, no.
Did you two have plans?
Not plans, so much as a mission.
Forgot we made
supposed
Doug
to
look
handle
like
together.
this.
And he stood you up? Ah, that's so tacky.
Can't really argue with that. Still, I'm sure he had his reasons, so try not to be too harsh on him, alright?
Yeah, he's searching for the key. We've lost it.
Why are you defending the guy who stood
We
you
still
up?
don't know where that key is.
Another fair point.
You are such a weirdo. What's the deal? Why are you so protective of Lao anyway?
God, I
We go
love having
way
a
back.
full city in a
We were in the
Xenoblade
same
game to
unit
fully
before
explore.
serving
Not
under
like
the
the
colonel.
city from Xenoblade 3
Wow.
either. I mean like an actual city.
Yep. I was a scout. He was a sniper. We fought all
Yeah,
over the world. for
Lao
the
strikes me
coalition
like a
government.
June from Halo Reach.
Man, I bet there are some stories there.
Yeah. Not sure I want anyone hearing them.
Hey, Elmo, what do you think? Maybe we can help Doug out since Lao was
So
an
if we
infant?
brought Doug
I
to a
certainly
cat
don't mind.
cafe,
Is it something
would
we
he
can
be the
manage?
one petting the cats or
Oh,
the one
well,
being petted?
Sure. It's nothing that requires a Pathfinder specifically. If you all want to help, I'd gladly take it.
Okay then, Tatsu, on the case. Doug can rest easy.
You took out a Pathfinder task with Doug in place of Lao. Head to Noctilum and investigate. Hello, Crimson and Xeno. Welcome to the stream. I don't know. Could have been like the YouTube Automod thing. What video was it in, Xeno?
That's reassuring.
I can check.
We're heading to Noctilum?
Tomb Guy is the
Right.
coolest PC
3
setup
days ago,
ever.
we started picking up scattered UM responses in the area. These are the spots.
Look, he needs a better
Problem
chair,
is,
though, right?
We can't run our usual analysis through
We can't be doing a
Frontier
standing desk.
So you want us to go check them out in person?
Nav. Exactly. If you can take these 3, my team will handle the others.
Sounds like a piece of cake.
We'll get in touch once we've gathered the data.
That'll be perfect. Thanks. HQ is offering a reward, of course. But
I would
either
hope
way,
there's a rewarder. I'm
drinks are
doing
on
this
me
shit
once
for
you're
free.
done.
You're paying me. Didn't even realize it was an option. I got
Are
Lin
you
approval.
kidding? Of course I do. Just leave it to me.
We'll be looking forward to it.
I don't have any mods in the YouTube chat, Xeno, so it's probably like either 1, it failed to load, or 2, YouTube auto mod thing. Yeah, I didn't even see that if it was in a stream. Hello, little Xeno. Welcome to the stream. Having a good day.
Hey.
Sometimes I think messages can like fail to send. Also, don't forget to set your chat from like top chat to live chat at the top of like the thing. Sometimes top chat just like does not show shit. Collect data at Noctilum's Decapitamon. Alright, Noctilum. Oh, we are going on a journey. Alright, people, buckle up. Buckle your shoes. We're going on a track, not a star one, though. We're off to see the wizard.
That's right.
Yeah, exactly, Gwen. That was right. Hello, Pilfering. Welcome to the stream. Because we start at level 1, but I'm a few hours into this playthrough. So, we've done 4 campaign chapters. We're doing an Affinity mission right now. We're about 13, I guess 14 and a half hours into this playthrough. It's probably closer to 13. I have some AFK time from today. But we did a new playthrough for the Switch 2 edition. And we're a couple streams into it. Don't aggro this dude. Note to self if I want to live. Yeah, I wonder if what's going on with that comment, Xeno, is I've been called bald so much with the WoW videos. Maybe it's YouTube trying to, like, protect me. Who knows? Alright, let's blast this jabroni. Suck my laser.
Move in and land a hit. Beam barrage.
Now,
Eat all of my laser.
Break out those guns. It's got your name on it. Furious blast.
You know, I'm just realizing Elma's doing the Reaper ult from Overwatch. Or was Reaper doing the Elma ability?
Forget about the rest.
That's a question.
Fight to them.
I might need to look into that more. Reaper might be a fraud. He might be an Elma wannabe.
I'm doing okay.
Where did you come from?
Look at that. Follow up with melee attacks.
You're mine.
Hello, Neo. Welcome to the stream. Having a good day.
Beam barrage.
Alright. Beam barrage. Holy damage. I am missing all those QTEs. Oh my god. We're missing all of them. Did I get to rank 10 yet? Oh, Gwen got Ultra Slash. Nice. Blast him through with a laser cannon is sick. There's so many, like, cool builds you can go for in this game. It's like ray gun is just a giant laser cannon you hold in your hands. It's awesome. You can get like a sniper rifle. So it's like what I'm trying to do is you start off as Drifter on the far left, and then when you get to rank 10, you can choose to become a Striker, a Commander, or an Enforcer. I went Enforcer. And then when you get to rank 10, you go to like either Psycorruptor or Blast Fencer. I've gone Psycorruptor, which is the ray gun build, and Knife. When I get Mastermind rank 10, I can then use Knife and ray gun on any of these other classes, so you can like mix and match. What I'm doing is I'm going Mastermind first, so I learn all the ray gun stuff. That way I can use ray gun forever after. Then I'm going down here to get my lightsaber. That's what I want. Hello, Amphirim and Crimson. Welcome to the stream. Having a good day. Tomorrow's short. Reaper from Overwatch is now on Fraud Watch. That might have to be the short. You might be cooking. I am going to need plenty of time for the Xenoblade video tomorrow. For the Switch 2 edition. Because I thought I was going to get that video done today. Then I realized Elgato's stupid. And that'll be a whole thing. I'll probably talk about it later, but... Oh my god. I have to basically redo the entire
Looks
video.
like they saw us.
Oh, dude, why did I aggro too?
Beam barrage. Start big.
God, that sunset is pretty, though.
Beam barrage.
It reminds me of like the flute exchange from Xenoblade 3.
Move in and beam barrage. Back to the edge. Block this.
Fire
Nice.
carnival!
Move in and do some damage.
Feel like you could do anything. Myopic screen.
Yeah, well, Gwen, what I need you to do is damage.
Defensive stance. Split edge. Look at that. Okay.
Okay, I need a barrier. We need smooth recovery.
Concentrate your fire!
Appreciate it.
Full specs.
Wild dash!
Alright, now Beam Barrage for even more damage. Massive.
Move in and keep the rhythm going.
Huge damage. Get him.
Dinner is served.
Fried him.
Target neutralized. Returning to standby.
Okay, Gwen, calm down. Decided to relapse. Probably best just to keep your throat rested unless you need like a doctor or something, but hope everything gets better for you, Neo. Alright, let's jump up here. I was basically like pixel watching earlier today so intensely I gave myself a headache. So we'll see. We're gonna need some big screen time next few days because we got the WoW expansion. Oh my god, I remember these monkeys. These things farmed us last time we were here in the first playthrough of Definitive Edition, though. But hey, we got him down eventually. But it was a Herculean effort. I think they're up there. Oh my god.
They've seen
Oh,
us.
what the? Bro,
Beam barrage.
Stagger them with a melee attack.
think Gwyn would be the kind of guy to hide a zombie bite.
Furious blast.
Not for himself, but he'd hide it for someone else. Yeah, like if Irina had a zombie bite, Gwyn would hide it.
Nice. Move in and do
Feel
some
like you
damage.
could do anything. Beam barrage.
Side splash.
Okay, so Gwyn got burst grenade. Ooh. New armband? Okay, let's check it out. Melee attack up 4. Range attack up 4. Ooh. And max HP. Delicious. Okay. Got something pretty decent there. You know, against Canada, nice. No pun intended. Okay, do we have anything better for the chest piece? I don't think so. Alright, what we got right now is what we got. We have okay gear for where we're at. We're fine. Hello, Lopono. Welcome to the stream. Terrible idea. I tried this game for like a minute or two earlier. Handheld. It looked fine to me. What was the problems with handheld? Because it kind of just looked like how I imagined it would look on handheld. I didn't really notice anything like egregious with it. Besides like the shimmering effect in like distant objects. Which is probably because of the DLSS with like anti-aliasing. Save slot 2. Do not delete the main save.
Absorbers, start big. Move in and
I
land
hit
a
him.
hit. Myopic
He's
screen.
only like
Ultra
6 levels above us. That's not
Melee
much.
attacks.
Okay, beam barrage like this.
Okay, get away from me.
Blast. Sorry, me first.
Get an AoE heal and evasion buff going.
Do damage.
The heal's like nothing, but... Alright, later, Gwen.
Split edge. That wasn't.
Early bird.
Beam barrage.
Wait, Lynn might be able to res up Gwen.
I can't seem to get fired up.
Sliding split.
Come on.
Let's make sure Lynn
What's your
doesn't die.
Thanks.
Beam barrage.
Jesus, man!
Heal me
Aw,
up.
and she just healed Gwen. Gwen, I hate you. Aw, Gwen! What are we doing, man? Bro stole my res at the worst time possible. It was like frame perfect. We had that in the bag if Lynn decided to tank and not go res Gwen. Fucking Gwen. Every time I come into Jmulls' Xenoblade live streams, it's nighttime. Yeah, the moon loves me. Hello, Cody. Welcome to the stream. I'm getting professionally screwed sideways because of Gwen. At least nighttime in Oblivia. Not Oblivia, Noctilum is very nice. I see like these like bluish, purplish like pollen bits in the air, and all I can think of is if you inhale one of those, like your sinuses are gonna stage a French Revolution. It's like you're gonna be sneezing for 15 minutes straight. And not like a, no, just like shoo the entire time. Just like a never-ending stream of snot and viscera. Like your throat will like invert. What the fuck even is the objective for this quest? I wasn't really paying attention to Doug and Lau. But like, you can make the same argument for like pretty much any of the side quests in Xenoblade 3.
Beam barrage, start big.
To an even worse degree, because like no one remembers anything. At least the same principle can be applied to like the new place.
Myopic screen.
Now, melee attack.
Myopic screen.
Side slash.
Beam barrage.
Alright, blast them.
Violent streak.
Now, ultra slash. Topple him with some gunfire.
Beautiful.
Scream edge.
Barrage.
You say you like
Rising
this. No.
flame. They're tough. I need healing.
Hello, Shadow. Welcome to the stream. You recovered from the lore nuke from Gears? Not entirely, but yeah, somewhat.
I owe you one.
Going.
Yeah, it's on now.
Sent me to Oblivia. It might also send me to Oblivia. Who knows?
Nice.
Might be a different
Move in and
pot.
do some damage.
Full specs. Okay,
Sorry.
let's see. Beam
Let's
barrage.
get fired up.
Maybe I should like check the quest again, make sure it's not actually sending me to Oblivia.
Ultra slash. Nailed it. Break out those guns.
Scream edge.
Mimicking Frontier now. Oh, then it's absolutely not pointless because we record a lot of the plant life to bring with us.
That's that.
That's like one of the main parts of chapter 13. We basically bring like bits of Mira with us. What happened? Neo, I physically could not give you a summation of what happened. Like everything happened.
Like this.
Like we had like 4 plot twists a minute. I'm not joking.
Start big. Okay.
Like everything fucking happened.
Screen. Magnum edge.
Side
Hello,
slash.
Shin. Welcome to the stream.
Got it. Move in and attack.
Side slash.
Beam barrage.
Gwen, can you not die immediately? Can I cast Barrier on Gwen already, please? Thank you.
Appendage down.
I owe you one. Violent streak.
Beam barrage.
Thank God this thing is AoE. Oh my God.
Rising flame.
I'm fighting everything.
Hit harder.
Edge. Beam barrage.
You guys, take it.
Yeah, it's on now.
Alright, we're getting class ranks everywhere.
Is so. I guess that's that.
Hello, Pasha. Welcome to the stream. Oh, wow. We got 2 knives. Alright, what knives do we get? It's gonna be impossible to overcome this, though. Yeah, like, you can't get a better knife at this point than this, pretty much. I just need better, like, additional effects to slap onto it. Appendage Crusher on this is insane. At the start of stream. I didn't do it at the start of stream. We're talking about the plot stuff was last stream with Xenogears. We'll have to go, like, do a quest right now, though. Quinn needs to lock in. Ooh, what I need to do is lock in. We need to move on from Psycorruptor to Mastermind. Off we go. Now we're a Mastermind. Let's go. But now that Psycorruptor is maxed, that means we have access to a little something something. Let's get beam damage by 50%. I need to check something. Is this a complete different damage profile than what I have? This is thermal. I would need to use this. I need ether damage for Core Crusher to really work. So Core Crusher is just not viable for me. I'm actually... This isn't even viable for me right now because I'm using thermal damage. I need a different weapon. Wait, what's my art do? Of course it changed everything. Yeah, I'm doing thermal damage because of my weapon. I need a different weapon. Core Crusher is insanely good. It's just not with the weapon I have. Hello, Esther and Cody. Welcome to the stream. The gameplay, Cody. It's 100% the gameplay. Alright, I need to pick this up so we can go teleport back to, like, NLA. The anime has nothing to do with it. There's other games that are far more anime forward than Xenoblade that are far more popular. It's nothing to do with the anime, it's all gameplay. The gameplay is too confusing and too hard to visually parse for people to quickly understand what's going on. And Monolith are terrible at explanations and tutorials, so... I need to get this.
That's true on any planet.
I'd be fine with whatever they do. I think there's a way to make the combat system work without, like, completely changing it fundamentally. I think they're going in a good direction with, like, Blade 2 and 3 when it comes to, like, mapping an art to a specific button in the controller. Instead of this, like, horizontal bar and, like, spend, like, most of your time actually getting the button you want to press. And I don't want them to try fixing that. I don't want them to try fixing that when it comes to, like, tone of story either, nor do I think it's needed. The reason this game series doesn't have, like, triple the sales that it should, or, like, triple the sales figures of what it currently has, is because of the gameplay. Nothing else. The whole anime thing falls apart when you look at any other big anime game. It doesn't hold P5 back. Okay, we need... You're 180 here. That's beam. That's ether. I can go with this. Just for Core Crusher. But I have nothing else to really boost ether. Get that shit off my screen. Okay. I'll also pick this up. Hello, Black Rain. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, that's what's killing Final Fantasy. Loss of gameplay identity, but also in the very infrequent releases. But like the main thing holding Xeno back, it's not anime, it's just... If you try to show somebody Xeno gameplay, they're not gonna know what the fuck's going on unless you sit there for a few minutes trying to explain it. If you want a gameplay loop to break into like a more popular sphere, it has to be readily obvious what the fuck's going on quickly. First impressions matter. And Xenoblade's like first impression gameplay wise is you hit one button and you wait 15 seconds to be able to press the button again. I don't know if I would want them to go Souls combat. I mean, I like Souls games, so I wouldn't mind it, but I just don't know if that'd be the right move. I said it before, it's like you can keep the overall combat loop of Xenoblade and make it work. You just need to speed shit up. Animations take way too fucking long. And when you press a button, that's when the attack needs to happen. Indigestion, hold on. That's when the attack needs to happen. If we go out here... I want you to pay attention to when I hit this button versus when the attack actually goes off and how long the attack lasts.
Beam barrage.
That will throw people off. Because not only does it not feel responsive because of that, if I want to press something else, I have to like shuffle over here to hit a button and then press and then do the same wait again. It makes the buttons not feel responsive.
Don't forget about the
It's like MMOs had this problem and then WoW came along in 2004 and solved this.
Block this. Beam barrage.
It's like, I think if Xenoblade wants to be more popular gameplay-wise, mainly gameplay-wise, you keep essentially the same combat system. You map the buttons like Xenoblade 2 and 3 do, but you just speed up the animations, because if you're going to go for an MMORPG combat system, you have to understand what makes that combat system appealing to begin with. Frequent button presses, a competent rotation, decent utility. So you have a combination of buttons you press all the time and some buttons you press less frequently. But they always give you something to press frequently, and when you press a button, the animation goes off quickly and it's snappy. For Xenoblade, they just take way too long. And like, if I get into a big fight and there's a whole bunch of spell effects going on, if you try to show that to somebody that has no knowledge of what Xenoblade is, they're not going to be able to visually piece together what the fuck's going on. They're going to be lost immediately. Not to mention like 15 voices all at the same time yelling at you. Right? Like, if I just go into this...
Lay down some fire for me.
Unless you know Xenoblade X, and you have experience with what is going on, you're not gonna know what the fuck's happening here. You're not gonna know what the enemies are doing. You're not gonna know what the fuck Elma's doing, shooting like every direction but the enemies. If you even see where Elma is to begin with. What if Xeno was on PC? I'd be happy, but I don't see that happening anytime soon.
Aura up! Now it's your turn.
We have balancing issues. I would only understand balancing issues if Xenoblade was remotely good with balancing to begin with. It's never been good at balancing. There's always been shit that's like wildly overpowered. Or just makes certain things in certain builds not feel nearly as powerful without insane amounts of investment. This game being one of the most egregious examples of that. I love it to death, but I can also understand what parts of it prevent it from getting more popular. At the beginning, exactly. It's like, a lot of people, especially like RPG players, because like, we can all be guilty of this, right? Because chances are, if you're here right now, you probably love RPGs. Also, hello, Andros. Welcome to the stream. Harsh, welcome to the stream. A lot of the times we say, what's the most important part of the game? Story, music, characters. For the general audience, that's simply not the case. It is always, beyond a shadow of a doubt, going to be gameplay. Having great story, having great characters, and having great music, they're important elements. It is a video game first and foremost. If you fail the vibe check with the gameplay, you will not retain a large audience. Now, if you're not going for a mainstream, like, audience, or you're happy with, like, the current size of what you are, nothing wrong with that, right? Absolutely fine. If the intention is to grow, you have to be, as a company here, you have to be able to understand what it is that's, like, keeping people away. For Xenoblade, it's the gameplay. We could turn off the numbers from attacks. I think you can. I think it's in the settings. I, like, vaguely recall this. Maybe I'm thinking of a different game. I could have sworn it was somewhere in here, though. You can turn off various parts of the UI, at least. I guess not. Yeah, I love the Noctilum theme. It's so good. Hello, Star. Welcome to the stream. Pirate and Mithra sold Xenoblade 2. Yeah. It's like, well, also, Xenoblade 2 was just good. Because, like, you're coming from Xenoblade 1 and X, where it's like the main combat loop is you spend at least 75-80% of your mental space trying to remember where the fuck your buttons are and getting to the button you want to press instead of, like, actively engaging with the combat loop. In Xenoblade 2, that's different because your buttons are just mapped to the controller. So it's like, yeah, the beginning of Xenoblade 2, particularly because Pyra doesn't have, like, the GCD reset Mithra does, it's a bit slow. But, like, you press a button, anchor shot. Yeah! Yank the guy. It's like, it's a small thing, but those small things help a lot. And, like, that's another example as to why I will always say anime stuff is not what's holding Xenoblade back. Because if that was the case, Xenoblade 2 would be the worst selling game in the franchise, and it's the best selling one. It's not the anime. A lot of people say the anime thing, so I get why people say it, because when you hear a lot of people say the same thing, you will, it's just like how human brains are wired, right? It's like,
Seems the
you see a bunch of other people say the same thing, you naturally think, oh, there might be something to this. There just isn't. It's like
Data
one of the
collection's
fallacies with the
finished.
internet.
I'll upload it to Frontier Nav.
All right.
Hello,
Let's
Joey
head
and
to the
Esther.
next
Welcome to the
spot.
stream.
Right.
Yeah, it's like, not only did you have the Smash, like... Well, it's not even Smash, because Shulk was invited to Smash as well at some point. It's like, people underestimate how much people just like looking at good characters. Pyra and Mithra are very pleasing to the eye, obviously. Shulk is cool, but he does kind of look like generic, like, anime MC number 12. So it's like with Xenoblade 2, you had a combat system that was a bit more, like, beginner-friendly. Or at least a little bit more mechanically satisfying initially from a first impressions point of view than, like, Xenoblade 1 or X. And also, you had characters that were very visually distinct and recognizable. This is one of the things a lot of, like, Western multiplayer games fuck up constantly. And they just can't do good character design. Monolith are expert at this. I love generic anime protagonist number 12, one of my favorites, same. Yeah, it's like, I love Shulk, don't get me wrong, I love the guy. But if you want to sell Xenoblade 1, who are you going to show off in terms of character design? Shulk or Melia? Let's be honest with ourselves here. Oh, I think this is the Black Skull quest.
Okay, we're done analyzing this one too. I'll put it up on Frontier Nav.
Yeah, Fire Emblem's another example. It's like,
knock it out.
Fire Emblem blew up in popularity, funnily enough, when it embraced even more anime stuff. To the resentment of some like OG fans. But it's like, you have a visual aesthetic that is rather pleasing to the eye for a lot of people, and you also sell it on a console that's like more popular. For like more like people that want to play like an RPG, like that kind of game. Of course, you're getting like a bump in popularity like Fire Emblem got. He fit in with the style of Xenoblade 1. I agree entirely. However, it kind of goes back to something we talked about a while back as to like one of the things I love about Xenoblade 1, and that was how they toyed with like tropes. And like Xenoblade 1 lulls you in with thinking that it's going to be like a by-the-books anime story, because it embraces a lot of various stereotypical tropes, including like the designs of like the MC, right? Initially. But like the thing with Xenoblade 1 is it spends so much time going in a different direction after a certain point than those tropes, and that's part of the reason why Xenoblade 1 is so beloved and recognizable with its narrative.
That's the last of them.
But again, in terms of first
I'll let Doug
impression
know.
standpoint, which is so important for like accruing an audience, it's gonna look like kind of by the numbers.
Are you in combat? We'll be right there.
Nothing you need to worry about.
Do you think Xenoblade 3 is a step backwards? In almost every way, yes. I think the world was less interesting to explore visually. The gameplay I thought was good,
Fair enough.
but I
you
have
gotta be
significant issues with the chain attack system because of how like distinct it feels compared to the regular
wanna
flow of
drink too.
compat. And I also think the
There's a
pacing in
cafe
chapter
that's
6 and
really
7 is
good cocoa.
severely compromised. I love
Way
Xenoblade
expensive.
3 to death, don't get me wrong, but it has significant issues.
Alright. See you when we're done.
In like a lot
no,
of
you
ways,
think he'll be
Xenoblade
okay?
3 was them going back
I'm
to
sure
X.
he'll be fine.
But like the
Doug
way
is a
I
man
always
of his
put it
word.
is that like Xenoblade
Guys
3
like
and
him always
Xenoblade
fight
3
harder
Future
when they've got
Redeemed
a promise to
is like them looking at half
Sounds
of the
like the
formula
opposite
for
of wow,
Xenoblade
huh?
X, and they put
That
half
guy
of it
never keeps a
in
promise.
each of the games where they put a different
Yeah,
half
no
in.
kidding.
So it's like
All
Future
right,
Redeemed
let's
had
go
like the
hold up our
gameplay
end of the
loop with
bargain.
exploration
Time to
from
earn that
X,
cocoa.
whereas for the base game Xenoblade 3, they took some of the customization and the feel of exploring the world and put that into 3. Whereas like the mechanics themselves felt more reminiscent to X in like Future Redeemed. Had entire anime cutscenes for cutscenes, yeah. I don't think that's even like necessarily a problem, because like even for like chapter 5 with like the whole eclipse bit in like Xenoblade 3, right? It's like they break that up with little sputs of gameplay. Not overly memorable, but that stuff does matter in the moment to like keep your attention and keep you on your toes. It's like I think that whole like chapter 5, chapter 6 eclipse bit is one of the most well-constructed bits of any game I've ever seen, despite how cutscene forward it is. My main problem with Xenoblade 3 is just the pacing after that entire section. Like, the Eclipse should have been like the halfway point in the main story. But it's not. It's like the 80% point. The character designs in 3 because of the backlash from 2. Yeah, and they were fucking stupid to pay attention to that backlash. It's like they have the data, they have the numbers. They should have known the loud vocal minority online was not representative of the whole. I could have told you that even without the numbers. It's one of the problems we have with like game development in like the advent of social media and like further integration of the internet, is that you can get a very loud vocal minority of people that think they're correct about something, but they're not. But because you get like 1,000 of these people together and they yell all the time, it makes some people think they're more correct than they actually are. Hello, Sunshine. Welcome to the stream. Vibe check, long hair or short hair Mio. That's a tough one. I think I go long hair. I don't know. I think we did pick long hair Mia, though. Because, like, this is the thing with the internet. And, like, especially, like, back in the day, a lot of these things weren't just known. You've got, like, 1,000 people yelling at you. So it's just like, oh, okay, I guess people don't actually like this. They want something else. The problem with the internet is you can find, like, 1,000 people to agree with, like, anything you can come up with. There's a lot of people online. You can think of, like, you can get 1,000 people to agree with anything. It's just like when it comes to the internet, you have to learn when to not pay attention to the 1,000 people yelling at you. Because if you're loud online or you gain any kind of like presence, you will always have at least like 1,000 people yelling at you. Long hair to respect console M. Mm-hmm. No, I think the designs in Xenoblade 3 were them trying to like emulate the feel of like Xenoblade X. It's like in terms of character designs, X is my favorite personally.
Were there always this many indigents kicking around?
Xenoblade 3 is like very much in that style.
I wonder if the plant is drawing them somehow.
But again, it's kind of like my problem with Xenoblade 3 in a lot of ways. It's like they dip their toe in what X did, but they don't dip it fully. So it kind of compromises some elements on like some level.
And that's that. We're good.
We may have finished the data collection.
Where it's like in Xenoblade X, you can like fully customize the appearances of like these characters into the gear they have, from like headpiece, torso, left arm, right arm, and like pants and feet.
Bring on nasty critters.
But with like the customization you get in Xenoblade 3, it's dependent on like the outfit you get from the class. So like an entire outfit, and you can just like swap in between. It's like way less
crap. Looks like they saw us.
Customizable compared to what we have in like Xenoblade X. And, like, again, it's a small thing. It may sound like it doesn't matter that much, but this shit adds up.
Melee attacks.
Beam barrage.
Violent victory.
Now, topple them with some gunfire. Leave it to me.
Move in and do some damage.
Beam barrage.
Side slash.
Fire!
What if Xenoblade 2 had Xenoblade X character creation? Oh my god. Imagine. I think you mean character customization for like characters instead of like standard creation. But it's like, funnily enough, this was Xenoblade 2's biggest weakness. Where it's like, customizing your character after the fact and like your party members, it was like based on the Aux system. So it's like, do you want this stat bonus or not? Or it's like, do you want this really good buff for Mithra? You have to have leggings on. It's like, separate that choice, right? Like, funnily enough, Xenoblade 2 was like the most limiting in the entire series when it comes to this. Freaking Doug coming in like this.
I'd have come sooner if I could. Guess this means I owe you both cocoa and chocolates, huh?
You know it.
Yeah, the outfits in 3 were an upgrade from 2. The problem is we had Xenoblade 1 Definitive Edition and also X. Like, even original X. Freaking Doug's here. I gotta put him in. But it's like, one of the reasons Xenoblade 2 did so well was not because it got everything correct. Lord knows it didn't. It got the very important stuff more correct than the series had up to that point.
Move in and land a hit. Beam barrage.
Slide.
Your turn,
Switch to
Landon.
close range combat. I'm off balance.
Can we target the big guy?
Move in and do some damage.
Not the guy all the way. Can we target the big guy? I am asking for something very this is the type of shit I'm talking about. I had to do all of that to talk about one guy I wanted to hit, by the way.
Send some heals this way.
I should heal up first.
It's like, if we do end up getting like a rather significant gameplay overhaul into Xenoblade 4, I'll completely understand why.
Shadow strike.
Beam barrage.
Trash talk.
Don't forget about the
Starlight,
rest.
that's
With those thigh windows. Yeah. It's like if we could have had like the future redeemed outfit like scaled down to fit his size in Xenoblade 2, God, that'd be so good.
Beam barrage.
Stuck on. Attack at range and let's clean up.
Yeah, funnily enough, I actually prefer how Mithra looks with massive melee Mithra in some
Beam
ways.
barrage.
I don't have like a strong opinion one way or the other,
Myopic screen.
but it's just like
Hit harder.
it feels shit if you want to like customize a character's like I guess appearance, and like you have to like forego a stat bonus because of it or
Move in
something,
and do
right?
some damage.
This.
Take care, John.
Look at that. Follow up with melee attacks.
Watch me lay into him.
Early
Now.
burst.
Topple them with
I'll
some
take him down.
gunfire.
Sliding slice.
Starfall
Move in and
Rondo.
do some damage.
Block this.
Got him.
Don't like
Lay
this.
down some cover
Smooth
fire.
recovery.
Appreciated. Shadow
And like when we're talking about like what's holding Xeno back,
Move
this
in
is the
and keep
type
the
of shit
rhythm going.
right here that I'm talking about when it comes to the gameplay. It's like that was a sizable chunk of time where I just had nothing to really press. It's like quick cooldown is such a great addition, but it's a band-aid fix. It's a band-aid fix to a deeper problem that's holding this game back from like tripling its sales figures.
Patch myself
Heal
up
me up.
first.
Myopic
Having
screen.
these giant like swaths of time where you have nothing really interesting to press, or the things you're pressing right now just feel like shit.
Shadow strike.
It's like the general audience will see this, feel this, look at it, and they'll just be put off immediately.
Primer. Nice. Move in and do some damage.
Beam barrage.
I'm off balance.
Block
Sliding
this.
slinger. Now, melee attacks. Side slash.
You really asked. Give him hell.
Like that stuff is casual killer. Dude, probably my least favorite character design wise. For me, it's a mixed bag because I kind of like what they did with Xenoblade 2, which is the idea was like, what if we just got a bunch of artists to make a bunch of different designs and we all threw them in one pot? Some of them look better than others, don't get me wrong. But I think it has a certain charm to it. X definitely has my favorite overall. When it comes to like character designs and just how like everything looks generally. I like 3 in that regard as well. But mainly because 3 is just them like,
You can do
Fuck.
this the hard way.
mainly because 3 is basically just them going, what if we did X again? But we didn't like fully commit.
Beam barrage. Start big.
Like
Move
in
and
certain
land it.
ways, it's like, I think 3 learns the right lessons from Xenoblade X,
Now, melee attacks.
but it also learns some of the wrong ones.
Appreciated.
Trash talk.
Absorber bird.
Scream edge.
Beam barrage.
Fire
Beam
carnival.
barrage.
Beam barrage.
Starfall blade.
Okay, yeah, I gotta remember to actually like fix my build because we upgraded to like Mastermind. I have just not. Blade gameplay is not pleasing to the eye. Yeah, like that's a big one. Okay, we need skills. On Vex being sent his dad theory, I don't buy it. We need Core Crusher. And we need to upgrade this. Against large enemies, yeah, it's like, I don't mind stuff like that. But that kind of stuff can be like repellent for like the casual audience. Not necessarily entirely, but the thing with the combat system in this game is that it goes like this for power. Where like at the very beginning, you have like fuck all to press. You have fuck all to press, fuck all to press, and you're barely doing anything. So it's like even against like enemies that are about the same level of you as you, you feel very much like you don't have the tools needed to engage. But then, like, after a while, you get everything. And if you learn how the combat system works, everything rolls over. So the game has a massive problem with, like, finding that sweet spot in terms of this is very much a challenge, but I have the tools needed for it. It doesn't help that Monolith are just really bad at tutorials. They still need to fix this. Bother me all too much. Yeah. It's like, I don't know if I would call it a hard game. It can be an obtuse game where understanding how to do a correct build or make a workable build is not always the most intuitive thing or the most well explained. Grab that. Okay, we need better odds. I need to, like, swap this build around. Where's the sleep one? There you are. I want Scream. I want to swap you. I need to have you. I don't need Topple, Link, and Topple. I want Subterfuge as well. Throw Mama sucks ass. Get rid of that. Go for that. So we inflict debuff resistance down. Then we hit him with Sleep. Then we Beam Barrage. It's confusing gameplay. Yeah, it's as simple as that. And like, I really don't think it's complicated why Xenoblade hasn't blown up. Because like the story is there. The quality of the story is there. The quality of the characters is there. The quality of the visual experience, like how everything looks for characters, the environment, all of that is there. Like, those aren't the problem. It's simply the gameplay. It's just, for a lot of us, chances are, if you're here right now, you have some experience with Xenoblade, and you've put in the time and the hours, and you are willing to do so. So, what's going on the screen, and what I probably just did, made some kind of sense to you. But when you want to blow up in popularity, you have to have shit that is very clear and visually apparent immediately. It's so important. But even after time, still looks interesting and still looks engaging and fun to where someone will look at something, like a small snippet of gameplay, and go, that looks fucking awesome, I want to do that. This is one of the reasons Expedition 33 blew up, because it passes this check. It's one of the reasons Elden Ring blew up, because it passes this check. It's one of the reasons Baldur's Gate 3 blew up, because it passes this check. Being visually clear and easily understood and digestible from even like a brief out of context snippet of gameplay is so important, especially like the modern internet. I can't say why because it's spoilers. Yeah, it's like we're invested because we have all this really cool stuff going on. We know how to make these builds, and we know some really cool lore and all that, which is hard to explain because of spoilers. But the reason we feel compelled, like, we have to talk about spoilers, be like, oh, this thing is really cool, is because we can't point to the gameplay. Because the gameplay isn't visually understood enough.
I'm all
Everyone knows you weaken your opponent first.
Start ball play. Work like a charm.
Fall asleep, fall asleep, fall asleep.
Attack at range
Got
and
your
let's
name
clean
on
up.
it. Dinner.
Oh my god, okay.
Hope I didn't
We
get
might
in
have a
the
good
way.
combo here. We put him to sleep. And then with Unpleasant Dream, we do 50% more damage. And then Core Crusher, when we target an appendage, does 125% extra damage. We might be onto something here. Yeah, it's like another thing. It's like, I love Overdrive. I will take Overdrive in Xenoblade X over any chain attack system from any of the Xenoblade games, personally speaking. However, did I ever understand Overdrive because of what the game told me? Fuck no. Never in my life, dude. In order for me to understand Overdrive, I had to watch tutorials. I had to have people in chat tell me and pretty much like walk me through how to do Overdrive. I couldn't understand it from like basic gameplay. They throw that shot up in like the top red corner of the screen when you unlock it after chapter 5, and it's like color coded. I'm color deficient, so it's like, one, that's not helpful to me much. Two, I don't know what the fuck that like plot is, like what that's supposed to be and represent. You can't expect a casual player to like take the time to sit down for like 10-15 minutes and try to ascertain what like the hieroglyphics you put on the screen actually mean. Hands over the gospel. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, you want to understand Xenoblade lore. Here's our gospel. You play this, you'll understand it. Because of Enel? Exactly. I think it's one of the reasons Enel blew up as much as he did and is still popular for Xeno stuff. It's because it's like, he is very understandable when it comes to explaining how the games work. And a lot of people feel the need to look at an outside source to understand how the fuck to play the games.
Sure, you can do this the hard
Speed
way.
barrage. Start big. Move in and land it.
Holy cooked.
I was gonna lay into him anyway.
Slinger.
Astral Purge.
Speed barrage.
Violent stream.
Fire carnival!
My optic screen.
Alright, subterfuge.
I'm landing some meaty hits here. Move in.
Flame cloak!
Hit him with Screamer.
That put a dent in him.
Speed
Move
barrage.
in and keep the rhythm going.
Oh my god.
Speed barrage.
Go.
So nice. Move in and do some
I don't even
damage.
have my aura
Speed
yet.
barrage. Myopic screen.
Iron prison!
Primer.
Concentrate your fire on the big
barrage.
sucker.
Sliding slinger. Scream edge.
Starball blade.
Nice. Move in and do some damage.
Let's make sure Doug doesn't die immediately.
I was gonna lay into him
I
anyway.
owe you one.
Wild
Side
Subterfuge.
flash. Shadow strike.
Speed barrage.
Starball blade.
Sliding slinger.
Screamer.
Myopic screen.
trash stuff!
Speed barrage.
He sleeped.
Wild
Come on, one more.
Speed barrage.
One more.
Astral Purge.
Let's go.
Is served.
These plants certainly seem to have some.
It's like, remember when I died to that guy?
No kidding.
It's like just changing my build around
Let's
like
meet up
that,
in the city after I submit my report. We can
which I was
split the
only
reward.
really able to
I'll
do because I
finally get you those
understand how
jewels.
this game works to some
Copy
degree.
that.
I'm not even like a
Be
master at
careful.
it.
Will do.
But like, there's gonna be a
Meet you
lot
at
of
the
people
cafe.
that just like say, I
Call
want to
Lau,
hit something.
too, so he can pony up as well.
You shouldn't make
a
the
date.
game like idiot proof entirely, right? I don't think that's like the way to go about it. But it's just like the thing with monolith balancing, it's like you need to understand so much of the game in order to overcome a challenge that is like supposed to be on your level. But the thing is, when you understand the game at that level, you can trivialize everything. So it's like you have a wall here, and it's like you're running up against it repeatedly, not knowing what the fuck you're doing because you don't know how to make a build. But like when you overcome this wall, you're not just like slightly overcoming it. Chances are you're taking like a nuclear missile to the wall. You have like a jump pack, you're soaring over it as well, just for style at that point. Because, like, let's be fair here. Should the average player understand that if you want to make so much of this game easier, you should go Psy Corruptor. Not just for the skills and the odds that are there, you should go down from Drifter to Enforcer to Psy Corruptor, hit the Y button here, and then go all the way over here and be able to immediately identify why Core Crusher is so insanely busted. But not only that, people will go, Ether attributed attacks cannot damage enemy appendages, but deal 50% primary damage when targeting them. Okay, so I deal 50% more damage to them. Okay, cool. How do I do Ether damage? There's so many people out there that don't know it's based on your weapon. Because, like, look at, like, the giant wall of text here for all this shit. It's like, even I'm covering up quite a bit of it. But, like, the one very important thing is specifically this one. I'm an MMO nerd. Once it's pointed out to me, I'll pick up on it. For a lot of people out there, they're not going to understand that. And it's like, you have these, like, layers of complexity that can be fun and enjoyable. But like with the way they work with each other and the way they execute it on specifically, it makes the combat loop a bit confusing. And then all of that can be rectified. As I said, the main issue above everything else is simply button inputs. It's like, above everything else, those are relatively small things in the grand scheme of things. The thing about the combat loop that will hold it back, that held X back in my opinion. I want to press 3 buttons. I want to do 3 things. I want you all to count how long it takes me to do those 3 things specifically.
Subterfuge!
Engaging. Lay down some fire for me.
Screamer!
Shadow Strike.
This one's got your name on it!
Carnival!
It took that amount of time to hit 3 buttons.
Steam Barrage!
I was animation locked. I had to move around on the bar down below. It's like, again, if you know Xenoblade, that's not going to bother you too much. But if we're talking about how do we get this game to be more popular, and like double, triple, maybe quadruple its sales figures, that is the shit that like the casual audience will just not click with.
One more hit.
Or it's like in Xenoblade 2, for instance, where it's like, remember like trying to use Rex at the very beginning of the game? You use like Anchor Shot, maybe double spinning edge, and then you're not pressing anything for like 10 seconds. You're not getting X? Yeah, it's like a combination of like the buttons have like animation delay before they go off that makes the buttons feel not responsive. On top of that, build complexity and understanding all the various like spinning plates for customizing your character, progressing your character, and then executing on that in combat. It's just too much for people. We need to turn this quest in. It's like, because Xenoblade 1 and X, they go for the MMORPG hotkey-based MMO combat system, like World of Warcraft, like a Star Wars The Old Republic, like Final Fantasy XIV. They go for that style of game, but they don't understand what it is about those games that make the button inputs engaging and compelling to press. They're quick, they're responsive, the animations are fast, so you're going from like one button input to the next. repeatedly. You have a rotation, you have a bunch of like situational buttons you can press as well for various situations. You might not press them all the time, but chances are in like one of those MMOs, you have a button you're pressing like almost every second and a half. It's like bang, 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 bang. That feels satisfying.
Have you heard?
But for X, it's like, okay, bang, bang. Hey, the effect went off. Bang. Not to mention, doing all of that, you have like 15 people shouting at you, right? And like all the particle effects going on in the world. It's just, it's messy. I think they probably know this. I'm interested to see what 4 looks like.
Wow.
Hey, Lynn, listen.
Very short animation.
I hear you
Yeah.
covered for me on a job.
I did.
That's one of the things I probably
It
haven't
was a
appreciated
ton of
enough about
work,
Xenoblade
too.
3. I think they're trying to
My bad.
address that.
Look, how about I treat you
Because in
some
3,
tea
some
to
of
make
those
up for it?
animations are a little bit
I have
quicker.
a shop that sells the good
I don't think they're
stuff.
quick enough, but a
Right
little bit
here on
quicker.
Mira.
Wow, how exotic. Okay, you're forgiven.
Wait, what? That's all it took?
Hey, maybe next time you won't try to bribe me with chocolates like some little kid.
Who doesn't like chocolates?
Okay, I'm with Doug here, right? It's like, who doesn't like chocolate? Demand your own reward. Ask where Lao was this whole time. I knew
Hey,
that would
what are
get
you,
me
a
Elmo
detective?
Affinity.
I'll make it up to you
I'm
as
the
well,
Elmo
okay?
Whisperer.
Any word on the results of that plant analysis, Doug?
Nope, nothing yet.
What if 4 goes back
Well, I
to
hope
turn-based
it's nothing
combat? I kind of want to make a
serious.
video on that. I
You're
wouldn't be
telling me.
surprised if they did. I kind of would.
Not
I
to
kind of would be
worry.
surprised.
Whatever happens,
I wouldn't
Tatsu
mind
is
it,
here.
but I don't think they're going to.
And Tatsu more than happy to help friends and other pathetic sad beings who need it.
Monolith on like this weird like middle ground when it comes to Xenoblade 4, where it's like after all these years and all these attempts, they finally have brand recognition, but they also know if we want to make this series far more popular, so we don't have to worry about anything, like we just have to make this more popular overall. It's like you have to kind of like, you know, some foundational changes have to be made. I don't think they have to be made for like tone, story, characters, humor, anything like that. I think it's just like modify the gameplay a little bit. I don't think you need to like completely throw the combat loop out the fucking window or anything. It's just, what are we trying to achieve with this combat system? We want a bunch of different buttons that have different effects, and we want to be able to build around that. Okay, cool, compelling. Why do MMOs like WoW work? Why do MMOs like FF14 work? Okay, let's look at what those buttons do. Okay, let's try to implement that more into X. Not one for one, just like more. Investigation of the UM responses isn't quite ready, but Lynn's mood improved when she was offered some tea. I'm with Doug. If I was offered chocolate, I'd be way more into it. Hello, Noodles. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I think it's like, when it comes to like Xenoblade X, and why some people bounced off of it compared to like 1, 2, and 3. Because like, again, for me, product driven by Nintendo, as you can see. But like, even before then, I had the original version of Xenoblade X in one of my favorite games of all time. It is one of the most like foundational and formational games for me, if that's even a fucking word, right? But it's like, I love X to death, and I love it for reasons I don't expect other people to love it for. It's like, I played X at a point in my life when I was like near the end of high school. I was starting to get into anime. None of my other friends were. And it's like, I was like a Call of Duty kid. I was a RuneScape and World of Warcraft kid. None of my friends play like RPGs besides like Skyrim, right? So I hadn't really been exposed to that side of stuff. I got into Xenoblade X and I took one look at like Primordia and I'm like, this is such... Let me get out there, hold on. I'm like, I have a Wii U. No one had a fucking Wii U, right? But like, I have a Wii U. I want something to play on my Wii U. This game has a giant robot on the cover. That looks cool. Oh my god, I've never seen environments designed like this. This is so cool. Like, this was like a formative experience for like my imagination, like my aesthetic preferences. It's like just that visual right there. I thought that was the coolest looking thing. I thought the monsters that were populating this world were like the coolest fucking thing. And like you go to Oblivia and it's like, brother, I grew up on Halo. I grew up on Halo, brother. Like, that's so dang cool. I'm also someone that can really appreciate having a bunch of colors on the screen. Also, like forest zones. Noctilum is so dang cool. It's like, I love this zone, even like during like nighttime. So it's like, for me, Xenoblade X is one of my favorite games of all time, and it's gonna be for like extremely personal reasons, because the game hit me at the exact right time, kind of like Xenoblade 2 did. But like in a lot of ways, it also like perfectly like honed in on a lot of my aesthetic preferences. And just a lot of like my preferences overall. What was I talking about? Oh yeah. But like as we were talking about before, when it comes to like Xenoblade 1, 2, and 3, chances are if you got into Xenoblade, it wasn't simply because of the gameplay loop. Right? It wasn't because of that. Let me take a guess. It was for like vibe, aesthetic, characters, dialogue, writing, music, something along those lines, right? Something more artistic, right? Xenoblade X is a completely different experience because it focuses on telling a cinematic forward, cutscene forward story, focuses less on that, and tells its story through world design, world exploration, and side content. Where it's like, a lot of people say Xenoblade X has the worst cast of characters in Xenoblade. For me, it's my number one. Or it's tied for number one with Xenoblade 2. Because it's like, the thing that makes a lot of these characters hyper compelling to me are like their second Affinity quest or their third Affinity quest. But like to get there, it requires so much time and effort and also emotional investment, because like it's a long ass game, right? It's like, you can't expect like the average player to dump a ton of time to get like all of these affinities, to get all of these quests online and do them, right? By the time you're doing some of them, like fucking L's quest over here, which is not unlocked till after like chapter 10, you're like focused on like beating the game at that point. But it's like, if you're willing to put in all that time and effort, the game will reward you, because the writing for that stuff gets really dang good. But it's like the first Affinity quest, when you're first introduced to these characters, and for a lot of like people, first impressions matter so much. But it's like, for the first impressions for these characters, they're a little bit one-dimensional. Fine to admit, they kind of are. But like, again, it's kind of like what Monolith loves to do when it comes to characters, where it's like, they will make a character feel hyper-tropey initially, but then they buck that at some point and go in a different direction, and that's what makes that character memorable and unique. They do it in Xenoblade 1, they do it in 2, and they do it in 3. But when it comes to X, it's just like the methodology in which that is conveyed to the player is fundamentally different. And if you're someone that got on board with the series for like the story, the characters, the vibe, and the aesthetic of Xenoblade 1, 2, and 3, well, X goes in a completely different direction. It's a completely different formula. It still retains some of those elements, but it's told in a different way. I don't view that to be lesser. Some ways I view it to be greater. But kind of like what we talk about a lot when it comes to like Final Fantasy on the channel, where it's like they don't have a really rock solid identity anymore. Like having an identity for an overall audience is so dang important. It is. People like what they like, and they want more of the thing that they like. Yeah, exploration is like the story of X in a lot of ways. But if you're not someone that cares about exploration as much, chances are that stuff's not going to hit as hard. It's personal preference. For me, I love it. And thinking how cool it was. Yeah, it's like Monolith, when it comes to story, when it comes to characters, when it comes to world design, they're like only two groups of developers out there that I think are like head and shoulders above everyone else, where there's no fucking competition besides those two groups. It's FromSoft and it's Monolith. Not in any particular order. I view those two to be so head and shoulders above everyone else. They just understand how to do it well, particularly when it comes to world design, what I'm talking about with the two there. But when it comes to like story and characters and like having overall really compelling plot devices and like ideas that are expanded on over the course of the narrative, Monolith for me are like second to none. They're so damn good at it. Okay, probably time to do chapter 5, I think. So it was a disappointment. I think it's partly that, but I think like also another big part of it was that was the Wii U. Wii just didn't sell well. I mean, it's not like Xenoblade 1 initially sold insanely well or anything either. It kind of is like the same principle as what I talk about a lot with like Final Fantasy and like multi-platform, where it's like, for the longest time, for like a while there, they were so resistant to the idea of going multi-platform and they just stuck with like PlayStation. And like, for a Japanese audience that can work, if you look at like, if you ever want to like, find out just how disconnected collectively we all are from like the casual North American gamer audience, go look at like the top 10 most popular games on the PS5. It will fucking blow you away how much it won't surprise you. Hello, meme. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, it's like for me, I think Xenoblade 1 is the worst side content in the series. Because again, it feels like they wanted to go the MMO route, but they didn't understand what makes people like willing to go through the MMO side quest sludge. Install a data probe at Oblivia's entrance. I think we did that. All right, let's rock it. Chapter 5! Aw, dude, I love the man-on. Product from Nintendo. I don't know if I have this on the screen for the chapter.
What should I whip up today?
COD, Madden 2K audits. Yep. Space Gungan time. I love the man-on so much, dude. I fucking love those guys. Beef braised in wine. Let's rock it.
That is a great idea.
Lindley.
In more detail,
What is
that's the
Lindley
funny
making?
thing, Melon.
Beef braised in wine.
Melanie.
Tatsu.
They kind of do.
relax and
It's
take a
just,
bath
it
before
requires
dinner.
so many
Got
side
one
quest
already.
prereqs to get to that point.
Tatsu loved nice and hot bath before eating. Did Lindley use bath salts? Color and smell is lovely, just like it. Lindley, this is not bathtub. This is pot of boiling wine.
Little Spud's smarter than he looks. I suppose I'm just gonna have to use regular old beef instead.
Lindley is not funny. Lindley is not funny.
I swear to God, the Tatsuya's food jokes are like
Okay,
Stockholm
everyone,
Syndrome
let's
for me. I didn't like them the first and second time I played the game. Then when Definitive Edition came out, I fell in love with them. Fro's making the grimace shake.
I can't
Oh,
get over
God.
your cooking, Lynn. That was delicious.
We made Gwyn look way too
I'm
cool.
glad you liked it.
We might have to
I
knock him
hope
down
it was
a
enough.
size or two.
If I'd known we were expecting company, I definitely would have made more.
Yes. Then maybe Tatsu could eat full portion.
Sorry, pint size. What Gwyn lacks in stature, he more than makes up for with his monstrous appetite.
I think
He's
we're at 18
tiny-
Tatsuya's food jokes, by the way.
Okay, first of all, I'm taller than you. And second, you just ate almost double what I did. Who's the pig here?
I'm assuming you didn't just come here to argue. What's going on?
So, we had this extermination order up around the northern coast. Some violent indigents that got a little too
How does
touchy.
one make Gwyn cool? Basically what I did, to give him the
Apparently
Mobius
Pretty
glasses.
standard stuff.
We're all prepped and about to head out, and then bam! another job comes in from Commander Tanktop. I mean,
Oh, that's
I know we're
Commander
the best
Vandom,
and
you
all, but
fucking swine.
seriously.
You will give him the appropriate
Sounds
respect he so rightfully
All right,
deserves.
you take the indigents, and we'll take Vandom's job.
Thank you, Colonel.
You could never give Alan. Alan took
me
the
walk you
aura
through
at the
the
very
intel.
end.
These images I'm about to show you are from a probe in Oblivia.
Is that a ship of some sort? Can't really tell from that distance.
No, it's a Bakugan, Elma.
Yeah, it's hard to grasp
The gangling
scale
brought
of
it
such
over.
long-range images. Whatever it is, it's getting hammered.
Friends
Oh
must
no,
do
not
something
Hammer.
to
No,
help
I've
poor
Xenogears
ship.
PTSD from that guy.
Tatsu will not stand for this injustice.
Says the one guy who never actually fights anything.
Yeah, fighting games fans be like, I will not stand for this
Difficult to say
injustice.
for sure from this, but that craft on the right, I bet it's gangway.
When it's just a goofy golden retriever
Shares
puppy.
aspects
The
of
guy
the
is
rest
literally
design.
just Alan from Xenosaga.
Our thoughts exactly. The assignment is to get there and confirm one way or another. We don't know who built the ship.
Is X
under
before or
attack,
after the
but as
Chronicles
commander
trilogy?
so
Same
elegantly
time.
put it, our enemies' enemies might be our pals. I'm inclined to agree. If we're gonna settle here on Mira, we'll need all the friends we can get.
That's for sure. All right, thanks for the info. We'll take it from here.
Thank you, Colonel.
Investigate the unidentified xenoform spacecraft spotted in Oblivia and look for any other interesting objects. I get a duplicator probe from this? Yes. Massive. Alright, let's go terrorize the local wildlife. I hope the next Vandom looks like X Vandom. I just hope the next Vandom is X Vandom.
Hey,
It's not even a matter of interpreting the final planet scene. It's just like we see like the character from like Blade 1, 2, and 3. They directly canonized. They directly made the timeline. Like we at least know the game takes place roughly around the same time, if not a little bit like near the end of the game or like right after. It's like if this is a timeline for like Blade 1 and 2, and then this is 3 over here, X is like at least here or like somewhere in here. I still have no idea how to use duplicator probes properly. You use them basically on like the tips. I'll try to show them off. Like, if you have like a good chain going, or you have like a cluster of really good
Welcome to
probes surrounding like a
Sandy
central
Bum
node, just slap
Canyon.
a duplicator one there.
AKA Oblivia?
Huh? Olivia? Friends really name it that?
You know I said Oblivia.
Lindley, listen to Tatsu. This place always have sandstorms.
Nighttime
Sands get
cutscene, are you
everywhere.
kidding me?
Therefore, Sandy Bum Canyon. Nopon ancestors name it just fine ages ago. Or does Lindley think she better name her than native Mirren peoples?
One, yes,
What?
but two,
I-
I don't mind Sandy Bum
No.
Canyon.
Good. Tatsu accept Lindley apology and forgive. This time.
Tatsu, this shit ain't Reddit. I'll say you're stupid. But I actually don't mind Sandy Bum Canyon. No Pawn kind of cooked with that one.
Strange.
Doctor.
There's nothing here. It was hard to tell the scale of it from the grainy images. But
My
that
Tinder
ship should have
profile
at
be
least
like-
been big enough to spot from here.
Yeah.
Xenoblade 4's potty, but it's all
look.
Vandom thoughts. That'd be peak. I love these guys so much.
Another new
Finally, get my 4K
xenospecies.
man on. Let's go.
Hang on. Maybe I can pick up what they're saying.
Impossible! I'm telling you, just us is impossible, okay? Stop talking like that, would you? We have to do this.
Alvin!
For everyone back on the ship. But how are we supposed to destroy the turrets? This place is like we
I need a
created
man on
it,
boy
you know?
band yesterday.
So they're not ganglion, at least.
Yeah.
I like how Elma's wearing the
Sounded like they're
sunglasses at
fighting
night,
against them
as she
to
should.
me.
Friends. Tatsu knows. Those are Manon. Manon appeared on Mira maybe year before Friends?
I know that sound. What is it,
Helium
Emma?
Squad, yes!
Just Tatsu, the ganglion, and now these Manon. don't you find it a little odd that we can understand these alien languages?
I'm glad we're finally addressing this in Chapter 5.
Good point.
Suggest they learned our language. Hell yeah, brother. Suggest some device must be translating.
Right? Must be something like that.
Yo, shout out to that
But we haven't
4K
been
texture
using
resolution
our
of the
comm
rock right there.
devices
You
when
all
we've
saw
been
it.
talking with Tatsu.
That was huge.
Well, Tatsu is fluent. More or less.
Tatsu, did you study our language?
The friend's language?
What language are we speaking right now?
Dun dun dun.
What language? Nopon, of course. Friend's Nopon very good, by the way.
Yeah, I just wanted to say, guys, you guys'
Xenoforms have
Nopon, it's
different
pretty dang
anatomy,
good. I'm proud of you.
physiology, different vocal setups in general. It seems likely they would struggle with our pronunciations. And yet here we are.
Meanwhile, Doug's just here.
But if they can't even produce the sounds, this shouldn't be possible.
No, it shouldn't be. Unless our words aren't being perceived as sounds at all. Maybe our intent is getting across some other way. But how?
Yeah, Alvin and the
Could it be
Chipmunks
something
actually just
about this
man on.
planet?
Someone sounds pretty intrigued, huh?
Well, what if it is some kind of new phenomenon? Aren't you curious to learn more?
Alright, now you're starting to sound just like Elle.
We call it
Okay,
Xenosaga.
already. Friends talk less, help Manon more. After all, Tatsu have reputation as hero pawn to uphold here.
Sure. Right after a quick snack.
19.
I'm not sure how much we can help, but we should at least make contact. Agreed?
Contact! Lots of contact! Bottomless pits, also known as my stomach. Bottomless pits are topographical features present in certain areas, namely just this one. Your party will be incapacitated whether on foot or piloting skells. So if I can talk to aliens, why can't I talk to cats and dogs? Funnily enough, there's a race of cat people that we can talk to, so it's mainly just dog people we can't talk to. I headcanon it as, like, dogs and cats don't like us enough to talk to us. Alright, this is getting a bit this is delving into the realm of lunacy. This is the third time I had it rain in Oblivia. That one time in the last stream we did, I had it earlier today when I was trying to record, and now it's raining in Oblivia right now. This is supposed to be, like, very rare, by the way. So you tell me that Alois Burnhold doesn't speak every language? Dude speaks Chattanese, that's all. Rain and nighttime. Wait, is Al a dog or a cat? He's actually an alligator. Some may not know this. It was in an interview. Totally. Hey, can I get some sunlight for the cutscenes, please? Okay, thanks. Maybe changing it by like a minute wasn't gonna help. Please, I need actual sunlight. I'm recording these scenes, please. Thank you. There we go. Oh, by the way, guys. So, you all want to find out how I got a headache today? Funny story. So, remember I would sometimes say throughout the first 3 streams we did of the Switch 2 edition for this, where I'm like, yeah, it kind of looks like, it doesn't look like native 4K, it looks like it's upscaled. So I now know why it looked like that to me. So, the way I was playing Xenoblade X was I was viewing it through, like, the Elgato software, right? So, I have the Switch 2, goes into the capture card, comes out onto my PC, and I use, like, the Elgato 4K capture utility to, like, see the screen, right? So that's what I was doing. I had it set to record in 4K 60 FPS. That will be on the test. So, I also said, yeah, it says source 4K 60 FPS. this should be good. So I'm recording the video because I'm like talking about the Switch 2 edition controversy. Now some people say like, yeah, it's not up to snuff. It doesn't really look like it's 4K. It looks like it's upscale with a bad upscaler. Yeah, sure. Doesn't really look 4K to me either, but it still looked a little bit better. So I'm like, okay. For a laugh, right? I do like half the video and I'm like, in between recordings, I'm like, what if I just swap my monitor from my PC to the Switch 2 itself? Because my capture card has passed through. So I'm like, okay, I don't really see why I would do this, but sure, let's play it. Looks better. I'm like, why do you look sharper? Why do you look more vibrant? What's going on here? So, I would spend like an hour and a half or two, one, checking to make sure I wasn't insane. Because I'm like, there's no way. The software is saying 4K 60 FPS.
Watch me lay into him.
It should be 4K 60 FPS, right? Like, that just makes it, that's what the software is saying, right? So, I go and find out that apparently the capture card that I have doesn't do recording in 4K 60 FPS. But what they actually mean by that is that what they show you in the software is in 4K 60 FPS fucking either. So the entire time we were playing this and I thought it was in 4K, it was actually, what I was seeing was in like 1440, maybe even 1080. And I only noticed this because I had like, I was testing with like this and I was like flicking my monitor back and forth and I had to look at like the hair specifically and the hair looked way better with pass-through than with the Elgato. So I come to find out my fucking capture card doesn't even do 4K 60 FPS for recordings, but that includes passing it through to the software. But it will still fucking say, you want to record in 4K 60 FPS? Despite the fact that it doesn't fucking support it. If I became like a dictator, like God Emperor of mankind, all the things I would do, all the magical, wondrous things that I would fucking do. Here's a thought. If the fucking capture card can actually do a certain resolution at a certain frame rate, don't have it as a fucking option for what you want to record it in. It blew my mind. It goes back to a point I yap on about time and time again. It's like the old man yells at clouds for the stream, where it's like the people in charge of coding some of these very important things, sometimes they can be a bit fucking stupid. Just a little bit. Sometimes the people that code shit nowadays might be fucking morons. Back to the cutscene.
Hey, is everything all right?
Relax. Tatsu here to help.
No! More aliens!
I don't know why I love these guys so much, Dad.
Tatsu is not takeout or food.
Number 19,
Humans
number
are
20, actually.
personnel to assist Tatsu.
Personnel?
No, Tatsu mean personnel favorites.
Then humans are friendly? Humans are
Look at the
not
rock right behind the Nopon, by the way.
Sorry for
Best
the
$5
skip.
ever spent.
We're from a planet called Earth. The ganglion are enemies to us as well.
Unironically, too.
That means you're friends to the Menon, yes?
No, that's not what we said. How much you guys are willing to pay us and not wipe you out?
Civilization. You can tell, right? The ganglion desire our technology. But Earth human heroes have come to save us, right? I'm right?
Manon's
hope
made the
so.
food joke
Why don't
first.
one of you tell us what happened?
Oh, okay. I got this one. Let me answer this one, okay?
Tatsu's food joke count 21. Oh, did we end off last stream at 20, John? Because we had 3 so far today.
Our ship is
Alright, so we're at 23 now.
Under the fog and stuff, you follow? But the ganglion have it surrounded with anti-aircraft turrets, you see?
Okay,
I played
so in other
StarCraft, I can
words,
easily overcome
if we
this.
can destroy their weapons, your ship can escape.
Exactly. They have 3 turrets set up around the
Let
area.
me build a bunch of siege tanks. We got this.
We need you to destroy them all, okay? Please?
Got it.
We need you to
We don't
destroy
want
them
the
all.
ganglion
And they're
controlling
looking
the
at us like
airspace here
that.
any more than you do. We'd be happy to help out.
You mean it? You'll help us? Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you!
Yeah, I love wiping out whole groups of people. It's my favorite activity, actually. Destroy the first turret. And this is why we got these fast travel points. We could walk there like a peasant, or we can teleport there. Get my Uber going. We got more rain? Are you kidding me? How are we getting rain so often? Did they up the rate or something? It's not supposed to rain in Oblivia this often. I mean, alright, sure, dude. So needless to say, I had to like throw out the entire video I was planning to make because I actually have to talk about it now actually seeing the game in 4K.
Subterfuge! Start big! Move in and land a hit!
All you'd hear is squeaking. If I could have a man-on party member, I would have a man-on party member so quickly.
Swinger! Watch me lay into him!
I love the man-on so much.
Speed barrage!
Fire Carnival!
I was gonna lay into him anyway.
My one weakness with this build is no limb to target.
Minor damage. No threat.
Myopic screen!
Bombardier!
Speed barrage!
Sliding Swinger!
I think Jmulls is good. I just want sunshine. It's like asking for sun in the desert, I feel like isn't a tall ask,
Speed
right?
barrage!
Suck nice. Move in and do some damage.
Like, of all the things I could ask for,
Split edge!
I want sun in the desert. I don't feel as if I'm asking for the moon.
Target in sight.
Screamer!
Nice. Move in and do some damage.
Nice. The game wants rain. Yeah. Normally people have to do like a bunch of like ceremonies and rituals to get rain. I just have to wait 2 seconds. I think a main reason why I love the Manon so much isn't even the Manon. It's the little figurines you can collect in the game and then like display in the barracks. And it's just like some of them have like regular objects and there's just like a random fucking Manon in them. And they're the funniest thing to me. It's like one's just like a diagram of an entire ship and on the tip of it is just a Manon like hanging its feet, like hanging off the side. Or there's another one with like a prone like about to eat a Manon. I don't know why I love them so much.
Subterfuge! Start big! Move in and land a hit!
Hey, can I make this thing go to sleep? Oh, I can. Nice.
I'm tripped up.
Go to sleep 6 feet deep.
Starfall flame!
Melee attacks.
The hot dog one, yeah. Which is like 2 men on throwing a hot dog.
Speed barrage!
Fire Carnival!
Concentrate your fire on the big sucker!
Okay, I'm fired up
The
now.
army consists of 10 people. Yep.
Speed barrage!
Side
Look, it's all we need.
Dinner is served.
One
Kablammy.
down.
2 to go. Let's move.
Remember the days when you could only change time at certain vans out in the field? Oh my god, do I ever, yeah. So the way it used to work, Definitive Edition has a lot of like quality of life updates. The way if you wanted to like change the time of day, the product for Nintendo. But if you wanted to change the time of day, they were like vans you can find in the overworld. You know these things right here? Oh my god. If you wanted to change the time of day, you would have to track down these vans specifically. Where is it? Or like a bench. you would have to track down these like things right here, and you would have to toggle it there. You couldn't do it in the regular world. You had to find those specific nodes. They were like bonfires from like FromSoft. Between aliens is so much fun. Yeah, I love the different alien groups in this game. I really do hope we see the Manon again. It's like, if we saw quite a few of the alien groups going forward, I kind of like that. It's like the bug people are kind of funny when you actually do their quests. I love the Manon. The cat people are cool. Changing the weather was even more of a chore back then. Oh yeah, didn't even like zone in and out like twice or some shit. We're thinking of Xenoblade 1.
Subterfuge! Start big! Move in and land a hit!
Alright, scream for me.
Beam barrage!
Why did this guy Naruto run over me?
Beam barrage!
Where did they all come from?
I was gonna lay into him anyway.
The party duo we need.
Beam barrage!
A Mana with a squeaky voice and a Nopon with Riku's deep voice. Oh god. From X in the trilogy. Oh, that'd be cool. I do kind of think the next Xenoblade game in a lot of ways will be like a blend between 3 and X. I wouldn't be surprised. That if you look at the numbers and go, what if we dive more back into 2? I wouldn't be surprised by that either. But I just feel like in terms of overall structure, it'll probably feel like some hybrid between like 3 and X. 3 already did feel kind of like a hybrid between like different parts of X anyways.
Move in and land a hit.
Watch me lay it
Starfall Rondo! Beam barrage!
Oh, huge. Oh, huge.
Your turn!
Limb target and an aura. Let me cook this thing.
Beam barrage!
Fire carnival!
Blast them.
Beam barrage! Got
Beam barrage!
attack at range and let's clean up.
The victors go the spoils.
Ooh, laser gun. He's got the laser eyes.
Freaking good.
Hell yeah, I am so freaking good, Doug. I'm glad you understand. Keep a weather changing in game. Oh, I don't even remember that. I do hope they keep the Enemypedia from Future Redeemed. I love that thing, and I don't even know why. I just found it so compelling. I'm gonna go up here, right? Have you ever played Kingdom Hearts? I played Kingdom Hearts 1. I actually have a review of it on the channel from a while back.
Subterfuge! Start big! Move in and land a hit.
Anyway.
Shadow strike!
Beam barrage!
Beam Mirage!
Beam barrage!
Starfall blade.
I need my lightsaber so badly. I'm so dependent on enemies having limbs. It's insane. Hello, Shaw. Welcome to the stream.
Beam barrage!
Nice. Move in and do some damage.
Block this! Starfall blade! Beam barrage!
Starf gun.
Okay, good.
Range and let's clean up.
This one's got your name on it!
Back shots.
Shadow strike.
Beam barrage!
Is it fair to say that Xenoblade is Nintendo's Kingdom Hearts now? I don't know.
Side slap.
In like what way?
Subterfuge!
I've always heard the comparison where it's like,
Hit him again!
Xenoblade is like Nintendo's Final Fantasy. Obviously not in terms of like, popularity. But in terms of like being like the traditional RPG series for Nintendo.
Primer.
Beam barrage!
You could probably argue Fire Emblem, but they have a different kettle of fish there.
Myopic scream!
You can do it.
Slit edge!
Beam barrage. That's so
Beam
good.
barrage!
Now's your chance to weaken.
Fire carnival!
Alright, can we just be real for a second? That dude got blasted by Doug's beam paws, but then point blank ate mine. He should be like a stain against the wall.
Slit edge! Look at that!
I was
Follow up
gonna
with
lay
melee
into him
attack.
anyway.
Oh yeah, the backpack.
Beam barrage!
Starf gun.
Thank you.
Attack at range, bam. Nice work, y'all.
What rank am I? Okay, we're rank 2. If I can just get to rank 10 for Mastermind, I can go get my Photon Saber. That will be lovely.
Subterfuge! Horseshoes! Start big! Move in and land a
I'm
hit!
just gonna lay into him anyway. Start like
Beam
Duster!
barrage!
Play the games in release order. I kind of figured that'd be the case.
Full specs! My up! Beam barrage! Easy peasy.
Hope I didn't get
It's
in the
kind of
way.
like Xenoblade in a way, where it's like the confusing elements. If you just played Saga, you're fine. There's like so many elements in Xenoblade that are just from Saga. And then you realize there's so many elements from both Saga and Blade that are just from Xenogears. It's like the Russian doll situation, right? Where it's like on the surface you got like one doll, and it's like Xenoblade, and you're like, oh, this is really cool. Let me open it up and explore more of it. Oh, there's another doll in here. This is Xenosaga. Oh, that's really cool. Let me explore it even more. Let's open it up again. Oh, it's all Xenogears. Okay, so we're like aggroing everything. Got it.
Bombardier!
Scream edge!
Almost down, but not out.
Myopic screen!
Side slash!
Split edge!
Starfall play!
Light! Appendage destroyed. Move
Thank you, Elma.
Shadow
I was
strike!
gonna lay into him anyway.
Lan, why are you dead?
This one's got your name on it!
I was gonna lay into him
barrage.
anyway.
That
Beam
move in and
barrage!
keep the rhythm going.
I was gonna lay into
Yeah,
him
we're so
anyway.
dead. We're gone.
Target in sight.
Wait,
For it.
wait,
Starfall play!
wait.
Myopic
Oh,
screen!
you!
Hey, send some heals this way.
Violent streak.
Photon Saber mains a low-key fighting with style. Yeah, the aura farm in a win. Which is why I need it. Alright, Len, I got a great idea for you. How about now we don't die? Let's like focus up, you know? Oh, cool, we have the weather effect that kills you. Brother, all I ask for is like sunshine. There we go. Okay. Can we target
Beam
this guy
barrage.
and this
Start
guy
big.
only?
Move in and land a hit!
Now,
Starfall
light streak.
Screamer!
Alright, gang up in this one guy. Glad these two do not care at all about him or his well-being.
Beam barrage!
Let's just blast him to nothingness, then we can take on the Pugilith or whatever.
Beam barrage!
Take your ass there.
Side slash.
Beam barrage!
Starfall.
It's all perfect. Works and always was, yeah.
Clean up.
This one's got your
Use an
name on
aura.
it!
Get control of the battle.
Boom. Okay, good. That worked. Now for you. Hit him with a little bit of
We
this.
should weaken them just to be safe.
Look at that!
Hit him with a little bit of
Worked
that.
like a charm!
Starfall
Shadow
play!
strike.
Beam barrage!
And with a little bit of this.
Beam barrage!
Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
Starfall Rondo!
Sliding.
Beam barrage!
Get the armor.
Starfall play!
Beam barrage!
All right, I don't really break
Beam barrage!
Side slash.
appendages anymore. Core crusher. Right, I forgot about that. Oh, let's see, welcome to the stream.
Now that's
You
how
can
you
change the time.
You
Yep.
can do
Starfall
it.
play!
A whole new world.
Sliding slinger.
Fire carnival!
Starfall Rondo!
Alright, dog, calm down.
Look at that!
Side
Follow up with
slash.
melee attack!
Move in and do some damage.
I was gonna lay
Alright,
into
send in
him
the slate. 6 feet deep.
anyway. Start like Duster!
There we go. What the? Oh, now you two want to fight.
Myopic
Beam
screen!
barrage!
Primer.
Doug, you want to get over here?
Now, melee attacks.
Absorber spin!
Appreciated.
Shadow strike.
Alright, heal.
I owe you one.
Oh, now we're talking the guy behind him. Are you kidding me?
Side slash.
Starfall play!
Slick edge!
Huge.
I was gonna lay
Follow
into
up
him
with
anyway.
melee attack!
Early bird.
Iron bristle!
Myopic
I'm
screen!
gonna save my TP.
That put a dent
I'm
in it.
probably gonna need it, so we save it. Of course, he has no
Worked like
backpack,
a charm!
Stop nice.
because he's a scrub.
Beam barrage!
To the side. Shank him. Beautiful. Missed it.
Follow up with melee attack.
I was gonna lay into him anyway.
Yeah, sure you would, Doug.
Still got it. Attack at range and let's clean up.
It's a new playthrough, Virasi. Okay, now. Chapter 5. We gotta get over there. We go over and under and back. Side to side. No, fuck off. Hold on. Gonna beat his ass. My entire build is around, like, putting someone to sleep and hitting an appendage. Half these guys are the appendages.
Starfall Rondo! Myopic Screen!
Fire Carnival!
Beam barrage.
Starfall Blade!
Shadow Strike!
Beam barrage.
Sliding Slinger!
Hit him with that.
Now that's how to
Keep
evade.
my TP, because I'm going to fight a Pugilist soon.
Split edge.
Starfall Blade!
Beam barrage.
Starlight Duster!
Dinner is
Okay, good.
That doesn't even count as a warm-up.
Yeah, sure, Doug. Morning. I come to you, sir. Okay, up there we go. We just need to get up there, which should be doable. I'm gonna dry hump a wall. Get it? It's a dry hump because it's a desert. Oh! Of course I'd fall down after making the greatest pun of all time. There we go. Level 30. Just who I was looking for.
subterfuge.
They're off guard. Stagger them with a melee
Full
attack.
specs.
Early burst.
Screamer.
Carnival!
Shadow
Beam
strike.
barrage.
Myopic Screen!
Die.
I'm doing good. Your turn to land a hit.
Watch me lay
Beam barrage.
It's expensive being really fragile. Yeah, for some fucking reason, despite the fact I'm using this playthrough only to replay chapters 1 through 12, I decided to go for a build that's not good until like late game. So I'm going ray gun first with Core Crusher, and there's no good like ray gun with ether available relatively
You can do
early
this
on.
the hard way.
My other one with thermal. Thermal sucks ass for this like ray gun.
Move in and land a hit.
But I'm also then going Photon Saber. So it's like, I need a little bit of time, but when the build gets cooking, it's gonna cook.
Split edge. Look at that. Follow up with melee attack.
I was gonna lay into him anyway.
I was gonna lay into them anyway. Yeah, sure, Doug. Sure, bro.
Beam barrage.
Game's gonna be so much fun. Oh, absolutely. And in the main playthrough, we have a dual guns longsword build, and I love it. It's so fun. It's like just getting better with overdrive is so rewarding. Okay. Give me that arm.
Subterfuge. Start big. Move in and land a hit. Screamer.
I
Beam
was gonna
barrage.
lay into him anyway.
Yeah, in like hindsight, if I could like start the build all the way over again, I'd probably go. Alright, relax yourself there.
Starfall Blade!
Beam barrage.
What if I nuked everyone?
Got it. Attack at range and let's clean up.
Wild Smash!
Full
Hello,
spec.
Alfredo. Welcome to the stream.
Beam barrage.
Alright, let's get rid of this guy. See, now that's what I'm talking about.
Beam barrage.
I was gonna lay into him anyway.
See, that's the sweetness. That's the justice. Kablammy.
2 goes boom!
Just one more left.
But I had all three. Yeah, in hindsight, I probably should have gone Full Metal Jaguar first or something. Or just gone Duelist, but, well, I did Duelist already. I wanted something a little bit different. And heal at the same time. Nice. My endgame build just kills everything. Asterisk. is like, get me into overdrive with my longsword, things about to die. Thankfully, I've already done one of the Affinity missions with Doug, so I have a Photon Saber art. So when we get online and we go the Photon Saber tree, I'll already have a little cushion with that. I have no idea if Photon Saber and Ray Gun even mesh together, but we're gonna find out. That's the joy of this customization system, you know? It's like throwing a bunch of different ingredients in a bucket and throwing it in the oven and see what kind of cake or cookie you get. I'm a mess, no lie mode. Everything probably not. I should have plenty though. To at least get like the 2 trees though. But that shouldn't be that an issue at all. I know how to grind efficiently, it's just I need to get my Skell online for that. Once I get a Skell with a decent Phoenix, I'll be able to grind effectively.
Subterfuge! Lay down some fire for me. Shadow strike.
Alright, now for you.
Now, melee attacks.
Speed barrage.
Thing with like ray gun early. Who fell off the fucking map? I guess no one did. Thing with like ray gun early build, it's like, yeah, so you're gonna want to turn your enemies to put them to sleep. We're gonna give you an art that increases your beam damage, but then you get core crush, which just ether damage. So fuck you.
Be all of them.
The Manon will be thrilled.
Let's drop my
head
controller.
back and meet up with them.
Every Photon Saber character comes with a ray gun for some reason. I'm hoping it's a good sign of things to come then. Mine. Alright, where my man on at? Gotta go tell him the good news. Multi-gun build. I never even used the shield. What kind of build it has? Okay, the question is, do we do this cutscene at night? No, it's gonna cuck me, and the latter half of the cutscene is gonna be at night. I can already see it coming. We gotta make it morning. No, I know how this game operates. It always tries to get me into nighttime at the worst points. I had to make sure it's like early morning, sun's out, guns out, let's go. Bring me my man on. Product prevent Nintendo.
Huh. No sign of the Manon anywhere. Where would they go?
Maybe back to their ship.
Cameraman ain't slick, by the way. They wanted to see my abs.
Friends, look, over there. Boom booms.
Yeah, give me some beans. I'll get you some boom booms.
Let's check it out.
So how much Taco Bell do we think the Manon had? With the Saga and Gears characters? Oh yeah, I'm gonna try to do that. We'll try to rank every, like, at least main Xeno character from like Gears and Saga and Blade. I don't know how we're gonna go about doing that. That might have to be a whole stream of itself. Peace on Blossom Dance, nice. When I first played this game, or we first did a full playthrough, my build was I go Photon Saber and I don't know how to do anything, so we just like throw a bunch of shit on and we see what sticks. Who remembers when we first played Xenoblade X on the channel, and I mean the original Wii U version, and we spent 3 streams fighting the cat people in like chapter 10? Who remembers? I did not know how to build or anything.
Sure.
I knew it! I knew it! I could smell you!
Lay down some fire.
It was a smelly smell and it smelled smelly.
That's your name on it.
He went for pizza.
Dinner is served.
Let's keep it up.
Oh my god, now I need like a side quest chain with just like Al with a bunch of Manon enjoying pizza. Yes, Monolith, I'm gonna need that in the side quest chain for, like, Xenoblade 4. Okay, thanks. One knowing you existed, damn. Who plays an RPG? Yeah, pretty much. This was legitimately how I selected my build when I first played back in, like, 2015. I'm like, what's the names of these? Duelist, that shit. Bastion Warrior, that shit. Full Metal Jaguar is kind of cool. Astral Crusader sounds awesome. Mastermind sounds stupid. Galactic Knight, I have to be Galactic Knight. That was my entire thought process. I just went with the names. Hell, the fuck is synergy? Yeah. I'm just like, so I get a lightsaber. Intriguing. I like it. Figured it out yet. I have never really played around with the sniper rifle myself either. Maybe in the main playthrough, because we still have a lot to do 100%. We might try it out, maybe. Who knows? Alright, we're gonna play a magical game where it's like, I think the first time we got here, I didn't realize there was just a path to go up there, so we like try to dry hump the wall repeatedly. Let's go and actually find the path. I found a way. I found a way. If you open up your mind. Level 5 Core Crusher, finally! Boost ether resistance by 12 when wielding a ranged weapon. That shit. Boost gravity damage by 10%. That shit. Okay, good. Will there be anything else here that I actually need? Boost TP by 200 when taking weather damage. That shit. Well, that could be good in very specific circumstances. Boost appendage damage by 10% for every debuff on the enemy. I can actually work with that. Resistance to all debuffs by 12%. That shit. Reduces enemy debuff resistance by 12% when landing an attack. That's okay. Grants all abilities up 1 to enemies under your control. Okay, sure. Signature cooldown by 10%. Okay, so fuck nothing. Got it. Gravity res up. Who cares? Insufficient BP. Boost HP and TP when controlling a target and sometimes destroys the target. Where's my mind control one? Brain jack. What do I bench for this? Sure. Why not? I mean, eventually we're gonna go Galactic Knight anyways and get, like, Photon State. We might as well pal around with this. Okay. It's not like I was using that knife skill much anyways. The thing did like 100 damage. I have this knife just for appendage crusher now. Big level 80 giraffe things in Primordia. See, the way I do that is use my Ares 90. I'm a big Ares 90 fanatic. I should try this out. This is not organized whatsoever. Oh my god. Alright. Subterfuge.
Move in and land
Get the fuck over here.
My optics.
I don't want to go for a swim. Get on land. That was like ankle deep.
Catch me up.
Oh, it's TP!
Appreciated.
Alright, inflict slate.
Engaging. Lay down some fire for
Got
me.
your name on it. Beam barrage.
Slide.
Starfall. Beam barrage.
Like this.
Scream
Beam barrage.
Jesus, it's killing everyone!
All right then.
Sorry, guys.
Really asking for it. Give them hell.
This is what I get for trying something. Hold on, I need vengeance. Hey, note to self, gotta read what the fucking ability does. Oh, it costs something. Who would have known? The game, I told you. Where'd it go? Okay. Again to get an Ares 90, nice. Thankfully, you can kind of get one relatively quickly. To Moranium, it's a big cost, but just like you can use material tickets to get the other abilities. We got rain again? Are you kidding me? That's the third time this stream. In Oblivia, brother. If I was farming that one guy, I'd be happy and possibly over the moon. But they always want to give me some kind of weather effect, or they always want to make it nighttime. I am trying to record a video game. I'm going to need clear daytime, please. Not nighttime. Notice how they keep giving me clear weather, by the way, at night. Yeah, I want you to just, like, understand that. I use material tickets for the bunny costume. Might be the best damn excuse I've ever had in my life. You couldn't, like, come up with a better excuse than that. Perfection. Is this what I get for not blessing the rains down in Africa? Hey! Sunny day! Sun's out, guns out. Let's go find a way up this fucking mountain. I see, said the blind man over here. So farming was a big waiting game? Oh my god, yeah. Who remembers trying to play Xenoblade X on the Wii U after they shut off online services? Oh my god, farming for things was like a nightmare. Like, I don't think you can actually get the Ares 90 anymore on the Wii U version because they shut down the online stuff. Because I'm playing as Mithra, nice. I have the bunny outfit on the main playthrough as well. I have a lot of options available. Alright, we have to get up this mountain quickly before they change the weather again. Because who knows? Maybe we'll get a hurricane out of nowhere. Broken Hill, BC. I'll show you up Broken Hill. I appreciate the smoke getting my way. Neil wears the bunny outfit really well. Ruins on the buddy. A bouteille. That's how the French say it, actually. Don't look it up. Believe whatever you hear on the internet. Anyone want to take up a drinking challenge for this playthrough? Take a shot whenever Jay changes the time. I think people would be dead. Alright, we can finally record. Let's go. Let's do a save real quick. I die from alcohol poisoning. I love this cutscene so much. Like, collectively, this entire scene might be one of my favorites in the entire game. Heck, the entire series, I love it.
We will break your legs.
Not this specific bit, the part at the end. We go full hero mode.
We are not asking for anything. It is a command. Like it or not, you will help us.
You have such strange methods of persuasion.
This is the Ganglion way.
It's kind of effective.
It worked on Throne.
See?
It will work on Lano. Too much talk. Captain, time to kill.
I always get, like, these ganglion guys and regular prone mixed up.
Kill one, then the others will obey.
That's a very simple, like, flowchart. Just kill them. Dang! Freaking Elma mag dumped them.
What? Who dares?
Look at us,
Just in
squad.
time.
Let's go.
Now go, quickly.
Ooh, I like her akimbo loadout.
Goodness! We saw you take care of those turrets, you know? We owe you one. Big time, okay?
Look how they're waddling out of there.
Aliens? Yeah, perfect. Yes. Saves us the trouble.
In side quest in the game. Oh damn. I thought there was like one item you had to like have online for or something. I guess not.
Sure. We can
Alright,
do
let's
this
wipe
the
them
hard
out.
way.
We should weaken them just to be safe.
Slide!
Look at that.
Bionic
Works like a
sprint.
charm.
Move in and keep the rhythm
Speed
going.
barrage.
Look at that AoE. Oh bloody.
I was gonna lay into him anyway.
God, I'm so like TP locked.
Side slash!
I'm starving for TP.
Speed barrage.
Not toilet paper. I need like actual TP.
Take a moment
One
to
down.
recover.
Speed barrage.
Suck this.
Wild smash!
Gotta love Core Crusher. Let's go.
Barrage.
Slide!
Starball blade.
You're done.
Astral purge.
Speed barrage.
God, an ability called Astral Purge is so dang cool.
Starball. Got it.
Primer!
Attack at
I'm
range.
easy to please sometimes.
Spin.
Just give it a cool name. I'm like, oh.
I owe you one.
Bust an appendage, then cripple him further. That's very
that.
style.
Work like a charm. Subterfuge.
Slide!
Screamer.
Got
In
him.
and do some damage.
Boom, dumb. Oxidine. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Why did the ganglion give them mechs penises? Did we ever sort that one out? Elma grabbed Lynn's minigun for that scene. I love that.
Woohoo! Dance of victory!
The one bro you're hard carrying at the end of the game just decides to talk trash to the enemy team despite going like 0-16. I love this scene.
Damn it.
Aw, Elma in the sunglasses here is so good. We look so good, man. I'll save a potato. We can walk it off, it's fine. Elma in the sunglasses was perfection. Dude, the plot twist when I first saw this, though, oh.
What?
I love how concerned Lynn
Brandon's
is.
robot?
I'm gonna block all feedback
Gets right
to the
to
nervous
it.
circuits. Still hurt?
I like that attention to detail where like one of the first things she does is make sure we can't feel pain. Our arm. Now, I never ripped my arm off personally, but I don't think it's supposed to look like that.
You don't remember anything about your body being a mimosome, do you?
We don't remember, huh? They're acting like it's natural.
He's losing his biocirculatory plasma. I can't fix this here. Elma, I need you to contact the mimosome maintenance center for me. Ask them to have a type 085 left arm
I never
and
noticed the
transfusion ready
silent screen,
ASAP.
really.
You got
Never
it.
bothered me.
I'm going to have to take you offline for a bit here, okay? We'll resuscitate you back in New LA.
No, she's giving me heroin, no.
Don't worry, you're gonna be fine. I promise, okay?
We've been drugged, no. We're gonna wake up in like the middle of the desert. I guess we're going to sleep in the middle of the desert anyway, so. Like Breaking Bad. Meanwhile at Walmart. Tatsu had more of a reaction to you saving him. That would have been nice, yeah. I wouldn't have minded a few extra scenes like that. We're part of a space army organization. Yeah, I love this scene too. It's like such a good like plot twist to me. I love the way it's handled. Cock reveal. Not the way the cock reveal is handled, but like I love how the overall like concept of mimiosomes is introduced here. That's why you said we were playing as Ziggy? Yep. 100%. Well, that and also we kind of act like Ziggy to Lynn later on. We'll have to put him out of his misery so long.
Welcome
Yella
back.
is crazy.
So, how's that new left arm feeling?
Check your arm and nod approvingly. That's all good. I walked it off. Looking like the Terminator with those shades? Absolutely.
Man, what a relief.
You're lucky Lynn was with us. If she hadn't acted
Humanity
as fast
was
as she
lucky
did,
Lynn was
you might
with
have
us.
bled out
She's like the
entirely.
hard carry
You
for
could have
everything.
lost your whole unit.
Oh, it was nothing.
Before we go any
Yeah,
further,
X is really
I
good
wanted
at
to
foreshadowing.
apologize. I should have realized you might have forgotten about this, but as you probably noticed, the body you're inhabiting is artificial. We call them mimiosomes. MIMS for short.
Mimiosomes are designed to mimic human physiology as much as possible. The whole point is for us to forget about them. That way we can still enjoy the things we love, like cooking.
We're all like this. Every single crew member that escaped on the White Whale. All of us are MIMS.
But
So of
why
all the
would
people we could have
limbs all
brought with
become
us and
robots?
preserved in a robot body, we brought
Well,
Gwen
just
along, huh?
think about it. It could have taken decades to find a new planet to call home.
Yeah,
or
it makes
even
sense.
Centuries. We had no idea. Who would want to crew the ship if they knew they were going to grow old or die along the way?
Tatsu see Linley point.
Our actual bodies are waiting in the life
It'll take
hole
time for your
in
senses to
stasis with all
activate.
the human
Mhm.
passengers. We
Monolith
control
is
our
so good at
mimiosomes
foreshadowing
remotely
like
from
that.
there. So
'Cause
you
it
see,
seems so obvious in
that's why
hindsight.
it's so important for us to find and protect the life hold. Our lives are on
I
the
love how
line
it
here, too.
recontextualizes the whole search for the life hold as well.
If the life hold were to stop functioning for any reason while we're still there in stasis,
Everyone, including every Mim in New LA, would drop dead on the spot.
that reminds me.
It also
something
leads
else
back
you
in like
should
what
know.
Lynn said back during
It's
the
possible
introduction
for
of
us
New
to switch
LA,
to
with
another
like New LA
mimosome
was a
if
beautiful
these
lie
bodies
to
fail or
ourselves.
become too badly damaged.
I'll elaborate more on that
The
in a minute,
process
but
requires equipment from the Lifehold Core, the central unit of the whole operation.
Meh! So what if Gankly and her big beasties smash friends' robot Mims?
We wouldn't be able to come back yet.
For now, we need to consider these MIMs as precious as we would our real, actual bodies. Don't get reckless out there just because you're in a mimiosome. That's an order, you hear?
I love getting reckless.
One last thing, and I need to trust you all to keep this quiet. It's sensitive info, so HQ has only been telling team leaders about it. We can't have a panic on our hands. The readout on Blade Tower. You've seen it? It's not some kind of special clock or anything like that.
Oh,
It's a
I'm so
countdown.
stupid. Why did I initially like take this way back in the day as Elma saying the concept of mimiosomes is top
number counts
secret?
down to what?
That's like not what she was saying
The
at all.
life hold shutting down.
What?
The Lifehold lost its power source when we lost the White Whale.
Yep.
It's been running on backup ever since.
Lifehold's on
We need
battery.
to locate the Lifehold and get a power source.
You mean I
By the
wouldn't
time
normally
that
be able to
percentage
jump off a
reaches
30-story
zero,
cliff without getting hurt? I mean, I could.
If we don't,
these bodies
So it
will
wasn't
no
surprising to
longer
me, you
sustain
know what I mean?
us.
we'll die.
Not just die, Lynn. Die out.
The sunglasses
It would
is
mean
so
the end of the
perfect,
human
dude.
race as we know it. The end of everything.
Yeah, it's so smart because like even the gameplay mechanics were like foreshadowing.
Well,
Exactly,
on
John.
that cheerful note,
Okay, Rook.
Of course
Good
we
to
could
go?
go that fast and jump that far and like not even worry about fall damage. We're a fucking
Then let's
robot.
report back to HQ. I'm sure the commander will want to hear about this himself.
right.
This is essentially the end of disc 1. Kinda. Yep. Exactly, games. It's like Nagi's saying if the Lifehold was trash, none of us would have been here. Like, Monolith is so good at foreshadowing because sometimes it's not subtle, but it's said in such a way to where it's like kind of confusing, and then they hit you with like, oh, that's what they mean. And then you come back and revisit it, and it's just like so many things like fall into place. It's like, especially like the knowledge of like chapter 13 and like even Xenosaga. It's just like so many things like start to fall into place. Imagine if the Lifehold did shut down. Everyone dropped dead and Al finds his way to see all that. Oh my god, imagine. Oh my god.
Welcome back. Your floppy friends here filled me in on everything.
I saw that variously, thank you.
Just watch yourself out there, big shot.
Are there
We're
any
still new
spoilers
at
in
this,
it
and we can't
for
afford
stuff
to
that
lose
still
you.
has
We
yet
only
to
got
happen in
so
the
many
stream,
spare
Variously?
parts to go around.
God, I love this song.
You took a nasty hit, no?
He'll be fine. I patched
Best
him up
foreshadow was
myself.
in Xenoblade 1. I mean, Shulk just says, in my head there are two versions of me. I never caught that. That's so funny.
We're still new in town, so we don't have many other friends here yet.
Wait,
Nerds.
then Manon will live here too?
Correct. The NLA government has reached an accord with the Manon people.
I'm telling you, Maurice is a bro. I love this guy.
Guarantees their safety and
I like
provides
how at the
them a place
beginning
to
they're
settle
like, yeah,
in the city.
he might be a corrupt
That's great to
politician.
hear.
He just turns out to be one of the biggest
I wasn't
bros
sure
in the
how you'd
entire game.
react.
We don't need to be from the same species to be able to recognize our common ground.
Foreshadowing right here, by the way.
Someone told me that once.
Insane foreshadowing.
That was a lifetime ago. That's quite a memory you have.
A blessing and a curse, believe me.
So you're all stuck here too, right?
The foreshadowing with Elma is so funny.
Space, you know? And suddenly, our nav
Because if
goes
you
off
know,
screen
you
and
just
we
go,
find
oh
ourselves
my
here,
god.
Which is pretty weird, considering our tech is far more advanced than anything Samar's got. You saw how bad they wanted it, yeah?
Samar. I thought it was the ganglion that attacked you.
You don't know about Samar? Seriously? As in the Interstellar Federation, Samar? I mean, they only rule over a radius of 6 million light years or so of space.
Roman's had more.
But that would span multiple galaxies.
Well, yeah. The Ganglion are a run-of-the-mill crime syndicate. Just one tiny part of Samar, you know?
Just one tiny part.
Yeah,
My
the
good
foreshadowing
man,
isn't
in
even
the spirit
subtle.
of our agreement, we'd appreciate any intelligence you'd
It's
be
so
willing
good.
to share.
Of course, of course. We'll tell you all we know, okay? After all,
I got to imagine we're gonna get more Samar stuff in the future. They have to, right?
the heroes will protect us, right? Because we live here now. Right?
God, this version of Theme X in the background.
Here comes our little ship now.
Love it. The only life form that is supposedly native to this planet are like the wildlife that we see and the Nopon. You gotta remember, like, Void was just like a rebel, essentially, from Samar. He was just like one criminal. It's like even Criminal Syndicate kind of makes more sense with that. Na, na, na. Believe your choice has made you strong. God. That ship is so cool. Yeah, meanwhile, everyone in New LA is like, holy fuck, it's an invasion, not again. Yeah, the people in the residential district just got blacked out. Like Mr. Burns blocking out the sun. God, it's so cool, though. Duplicator probe, let's go! Da-na-na-na, da-na-na. Believe your choice has made you strong. We finally got overdrive and we'll never use it because I can barely get the 1000 TP. Let's go! Canon Incredible is finally available. Nice. Man on a warp device that I never use. Theme X is so good. Someone made like a mash between like The Way and Theme X. It's so good. Because like The Way is just a version of Theme X, right? Take care, Star. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, we've essentially finished the prologue. Now the story begins. Now we like understand the way of things. We fully understand what the clock means. We understand the meaning for the life hold, why we care about it, what we're trying to do. Things are starting to get into motion. Oh, dude, Murderous is available now. Nail! Oh, we have to do that quest. Where's my girl? Clarion Archaeologist. We have to do it. Wait, what do we need to do for chapter 6? Because after chapter 6, we can get our Skell. Complete a friend in need. Affinity quest. Oh, yeah, I have to do the loud thing. Right, okay. Last night. Oh, that's rough, little. Sorry to hear that. Lab of electric weapons. Okay, bro. Survey a 5th of Noctilum. Oh, yeah. We haven't really done much with Noctilum. We've done quite a bit with Oblivia. Let me see. What might you survey rate for Noctilum? We're looking like. Get that autosave off my fucking screen. Oh, it wasn't even up there. Okay, fair enough. Survey. Oh, we're good. Oh, that's Primordia. Oh, okay. We're gonna have to put some man hours into Noctilum. Let's get Neil Nail. The Clarion Archaeologist. There she is. I really hope they do more with this character in the future as well. She's so cool to just, like, be a random Affinity mission.
Hmm? Aren't you...
Ask if she needs any assistance.
Huh? It looks to you like I need help. Huh, interesting. That's kind of a surprise. I mean, I thought humans weren't used to the whole talking with Xenos business. Honestly, I never expected one to actively approach me.
We normally kill Xenos for the God Emperor. She's checking us out, and we just tilt our head and give it the goofiest smile.
You? Hear me out for a moment, would you? As you guessed, I am in a sort of a bind. Thank you. You are a kind soul, aren't you? Okay, here's the story.
Plenty has been done with her. You just need to go to certain websites. Downerific.
Whoa.
Yeah, she's really cool. She's probably my favorite, like, non-main character party member.
Clarions really stand out so much. Our physical features.
It's funny how she wasn't in the original game. It was added with Definitive Edition. Product for Nintendo. But she seems super important.
I don't think any of us are enjoying this attention much. Let's go someplace quieter.
That girl in Saga 3 you play as in the prologue. I wonder if... do you mean Miyuki or do you mean Shion?
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to introduce myself. My name is Neil Nail, but you can call me Neil. Incidentally, is this your first time seeing a
Yeah, she was in the original art book. She was like a piece of cut content, I believe. It's like she was cut content and also the race Felix was. Not to indicate that this was the first time you've seen a Clarion. Explain that you've met one of a kind before. We haven't picked up Celica yet, so confirm.
Ah, yeah, that's what I thought. We're uncommon. We Clarions rarely leave our home planet. Even I don't bump into many.
So, like, cleaning the ears has to be annoying, right?
Just to double check, though. Your organization, Blade, was that the name?
Like
it's
a Q-tip in handling all
group
that.
equipped for combat. That about right? Okay, good. That's exactly the sort of thing I'm looking for. But then, it being a high-risk job, there's a ton of red tape to go through. The big cheeses need to sign off on it. They're even more
now I
fussy
want
when a
cheese.
Xeno like me is involved.
I'm easily
Nobody wants
manipulated.
a diplomatic incident, right? I was ready to give up and go it alone, but you showed up right in the nick of time. It's my lucky day. From what I can see, some Blades are willing to accept jobs at their own discretion. That'd be an accurate assessment, right?
She's new. Yeah, she wasn't in the original. She was cut. Willingly accept the task without a second thought. Reserve judgment until you've heard all the details. Elma's gonna like that. Fuck yeah, call it.
Of course.
Boom.
That's sensible.
Read and wait.
Right, let me lay it out for you. In the area that you humans call Oblivia, there's a huge ring-shaped structure.
Yeah, we call it a halo
I want
ring.
to investigate it, personally.
Yeah, Neil finally gives us a lore for that thing as well.
In your language, you'd call archaeology. My main focus is ancient alien ruins and literary archives.
Ancient astronaut theorists
You might
believe.
call me a cosmo-archaeologist. Now, if that ring structure is anything like the thing I think it is, it may not be quite as innocuous as it seems. I'd like to hurry up and analyze its true nature. For that, I'd need to do some field work. Except, as you might be aware, that area is teeming with hostile indigens.
Yeah, we know.
Basically, I need you to protect me from danger long enough for me to complete my survey. That would be the gist of my request. How about it? I'll fight too if the
My
guy gets
ray
out,
gun
of
makes
course.
it look like I'm a giant fist
promise
flipping
you,
someone
I've been
off.
in my fair share of scrapes, exploring
Cheddar
ruins, no
Asiago
picnic.
slices, lucky.
All right, that'll be enough chit-chat. Let the journey to the giant ring begin. And thanks again.
Does her
for this.
outfit look different? It looks like a darker color than what I remember it being. I might be thinking of Liesel, but... Dog! Get bench, bro! Get dog out of here. Yeah, Neil adds a lot of interesting lore. And the thing that intrigues me with it is, like, it was lore they cut from the original, but they brought back in, I guess. Or they just made it the fuck up for Definitive Edition.
Whoa!
So I'm just like, I wonder. Monolith, what were you trying to tell us? Does this game have HDR support? Unfortunately, no. I cannot wait to see a Monolith game with HDR. It's like I'm salivating at the very thought of it. Maybe what kind of monitor TV you have? OLED at this point. QD OLED. But I think I'm just thinking of like Liesl's color scheme for some reason. The more I look at her, the more she always kind of looked like this. Punch the monkey, punch the monkey.
And there's the rub.
Pause.
I had hoped we wouldn't encounter any roadblocks, but we'll just have to bite the bullet. Time to earn your dinner.
In the original game, I don't remember. They might have been cut content as well. At least from the art book. I have to like change my build. I have too much stuff that requires TP and now generation.
Lay down some fire for me.
Screamer! Beam barrage!
Shoot the monkey, shoot the monkey.
Move in and do some damage.
Beam barrage!
Stream edge!
Side slash!
Beam barrage!
Well spent!
Don't forget about
Cooked.
the rest. Take the fight to them.
Watch me lay into
Alright. I'm hoping when we get Galactic Knight rolling, we can get some decent TP generation, because it's like non-existent right
Beam
now.
barrage!
I'm off balance. Shadow strike! That's
Alright, time to go shank a monkey. Let's go.
Going. Side slash!
Subterfuge!
I'd attack at range now if I were you.
Screamer!
Send it to sleep.
Slide! Nice! Move in and do some damage.
Beam
Get him.
barrage!
Monkey has been blasted.
Nicely done. You dispatched them expertly.
Dang right.
Time marches on. I'll lead the survey from here. First off, we'll check the base of the ring. We're looking for data plug consoles. If all goes well, we may just be able to salvage our Mystery Hoops activity log.
Did somebody mention salvage?
Let me think. I believe 2 should be enough. Until then, would you entertain any unwelcome guests?
State confidently that you've got it back. Play the hero. Elma liked it, bro. I'm the Elma Whisperer.
Somehow I knew you'd say that. My life is resting wholly in your hands.
TP
Right then,
only with
let's get
Starfall
to work.
Blossom.
We'll
Yeah.
have this survey done in a blink.
We need a max out Mastermind badly. We need a max out Mastermind so we can get to, what's the one before Astral Knight or whatever? Galactic Knight. Blast Fence, so we need to get here quickly. We're rank 3. Time marches on the day we find the life hole draws near. Giant Ring Activity Log 1. Wait, that's an item? Or information gathered. Data from the Giant Rings activity log details topographical normalization induced by vast energy-consuming changes in atmospheric composition. Huh. Energy-consuming changes in atmospheric composition. So something changed fundamentally, huh? Mm-hmm. Curiouser and curiouser. Take care, Melanie. Well, thanks for tuning in. Take care. So we have to go all the way over there now. We have a nice night as well. Okay, time to jump up here. Up we go, up we go. Yoink. Jump up here. We can make this. Believe. Hold on. We can get up here. I believe. And when I believe, we get it done. Nailed it. Neil nailed it. Let's go. And probably head over here and around. Don't attack the level 38 monkey. Just move away from him. Nice and slowly. Short, controlled bursts. Do not aggro the angry, hungry monkey. I can hear it eating bananas. Don't piss it off. When I hit the jump button, hit the jump button. Thank you. Get around town. There we go. Get me over there. Aw, you bitch. Okay. Pump strike. Oh. Angry monkey. Don't piss him off. Just keep going over here. In fact, let's get this FN side real quick. If I can find it. Which I definitely remember. Finally in a feast. See, when you believe, sometimes it... Raid again? Fourth time this stream.
Looks like
We've gotten rain in Oblivia.
We should weaken them just to be safe.
We should weaken them just to be safe.
Work like a charm.
Fire Carnival!
Screamer!
Rock Slash!
Fiend Barrage!
Shadow Strike!
Side Slash!
Fiend Barrage!
Side Slash!
Fiend Barrage!
It's insane how often we get rain now.
Tiger!
Fiend Barrage!
Rain, let's go. Like, if it was Noctilum, it wouldn't be anything to write home about.
Nice work!
But the fact we're in the desert. You know how to avoid getting spotted by mobs. I just hit them. Why avoid getting spotted by something when I can just kill them? 2 GCDs, I'm in and out.
Looks like we've got no choice.
I might have a headache. Look at him emoting on me.
Move in and land a hit. Screamer!
Alright, whack his ball.
Fire Carnival!
Shadow Strike! Now, melee attacks!
Flame Club!
Melee attacks. Elma, I am not using my knife. I'm blasting with a giant laser beam.
Side Slash!
Fiend Barrage!
This Millennium, please. Thank
That
you.
was a cinch.
Excellent strategy.
Look who got an ability called Stellar. Let's not aggro anything that wants to kill me. I mold the reins down in Mira. Go over and under and back, inside the side. Alright. Let us jump up. Okay, let's try that again. Okay. There we go. Expert. Lovely. Beautiful. With pizzazz. There's a level 36 monkey right there. Let's not... Okay. Let's not aggro him. We got this. Giant ring activity log number dos.
Well, well, well. Not a surprise, but still unexpected.
That could make a very funny out of context
What's it doing
clip.
out here in the far reaches of space? I'm sorry. I've been keeping you in the dark, haven't I? Well, as it turns out, our ringy friend here is a planetary engineering
Our
system.
ringy friend here.
Put simply, it's a terraforming device.
Nice.
Though that's not the thing that bothers me. It's the fact that There is Clurian tech incorporated into its workings.
Da, da,
Our technology
da.
borrows heavily from ancient Samar, the oldest civilization in the known universe. This led to worship, and after a few thousand years, we reached unparalleled levels of prosperity. Our ancestors
And then
sought
game
to
journalism
spread
happened.
our faith across the galaxy, preaching to other races and sharing our tech. The alien civilization who made this ring,
The song
they
is
must
so
have been one
haunting.
of those races. Although, given the state of this barren landscape,
Yeah, it clearly didn't fucking work,
it
did
looks
it?
as though they had another use in mind.
Maybe they loved sand.
Ironic that a tool meant to facilitate life was ultimately used to destroy it.
I love the fact we finally got lore for this giant ring. Offer her a few words of comfort. Tell her bluntly that life is cruel. I can't be mean to Nail. See, Lynn liked it.
That's sweet of you. You're a kind soul, if only everyone were like you. Maybe then history would have played out differently. So the reason I survey ruins is to seek out vestiges of the tech my ancestors disseminated and to deal with them appropriately. To conserve any artifacts that may still be operational, or if they're being mishandled, to destroy them. Although in this ring's case, it seems to be completely out of commission.
Now you can just plug it back in, it's
I
fine.
can breathe easier knowing that.
Just turn it back on. We could hook it up to the life hold. Share some of its power, you know? God, these mechs are so cool. It does kind of vaguely remind me of something we fought in like Xenosaga. Look at them posing on us.
What the?
Like sand, the stuff that's coarse and rough and gets everywhere. Yeah, I love it.
Seems we've been found out. What now?
Blast them with guns.
Move in and land a hit.
I'll disseminate some like technology to them. Yeah, I'll just blast them with a weapon.
Speed barrage.
They might be a visual learner.
Speed barrage.
I'm starting to get sleepy.
Speed barrage.
This fight's gonna take forever.
Fire carnival!
Speed barrage.
Backslash!
Side slash.
Speed barrage.
My life for TP generation.
Big help.
Speed barrage.
Sorry. Can I get some backup?
The way the laser beam moved.
My adrenaline's rising.
Absorber spin.
Almost down.
Yeah, it's on now.
IO
Big help.
Nice. Move in and do some damage.
Brain jack.
Shadow runner.
Wild down! I toppled him! Close in! Bombardier!
Subterfuge.
That work?
Screamer.
Fire carnival!
They're tough.
Servant.
I think we brain jacked it.
Sliding slinger.
Speed barrage.
Now that's how to evade.
Let's go.
You can do it.
God, the music.
Side
What's the name of the song? It's so good. Nail.
Bring me down. I have to stay in this. Help me.
Appreciate it.
Just one more hit.
Follow me. I'm
Servant
innocent.
sacrifice. Really asking for
Can I use barrier this millennium? Oh my god, it put me to sleep.
Absorber stick. Sorry guys, I'm finished. Hit him hard for me.
Remember X1? Cool, thank you. Son of a bitch! Oh! Hey, Lynn Affinity went up. Let's go. Alright, note to self for future builds. Go for the melee weapon first, not the
Don't
gun.
have to be like this.
Very valuable lesson I'm learning for future playthroughs.
Move in and land a hit.
Take care, Noodles.
Speed barrage.
An extremely valuable lesson is being learned. Go for the melee weapon first, not the gun. I'll go for this because Core Crush is available. Might as well pick that up first. Then he learned.
Speed barrage. Easy peasy.
Hey, gotta rank up. Let's go.
Expedition continues.
Neil Neil's an Expedition 33 fan. You heard it here first. I'm not going to sleep. You did. Okay. Boost TP and potential. Okay. You can do that for a target. How about for me? Alright. Let's just win. I got a great idea. What if we just win? What if we made Elma not shit as well? That might help. Got a great idea. What if we make these characters not dog shit? Hey, Lynn might be able to live more than 2 minutes. Okay, good. I could do more, but we don't need to. Why? Because I'm lazy. Let's do it. What they're tied to? I'm pretty sure Primer is tied to Full Metal Jaguar. No, I think it's tied to, like, might be Assault Rifle. Why was I attacking the monkey? Why was I attacking the monkey? Wait, where are these two? Okay, so it spawned me way away from where I needed to be. Alright.
Seems we've been found
Let's
out.
lock and load.
Lay down some fire for me.
Shadow Thrust.
Okay.
Fire Carnival.
Violent streak.
Fiend barrage.
Flame Cloak.
Appreciate it. Smooth recovery.
I owe you one.
Bombardier. I'm starting to get
Side slash.
Wake up, Lynn!
Fiend barrage. Fiend barrage.
Early
on
bird.
my mark. Fire.
This got your name on it.
Shadow strike.
Fiend barrage.
Wild Backslash.
Okay.
Move in and
Fiend
keep them
barrage.
going.
Fair to say, if we could go back and do it all over again, we would not be starting with this build. That's just something we wouldn't be doing.
Screamer.
It's a lesson to learn.
On my mark. Fire. Backslash.
Servant sacrifice.
That did nothing, because no one's like Mind Jack. Sick.
There's big help.
Shadow strike.
Okay, good.
I hate the
Lightning
Heal
reverse.
me up.
Appreciate it.
Good heal.
Fiend barrage.
Topple.
Trash talk.
Got my attack in at the last wrong second. Okay, good. We can get one down, though.
For me.
Maybe we can get TP in like 2 years.
Move in and do some damage.
We might get the overdrive when Xenoblade 15 comes out.
Shadow strike.
Screamer. The top. Heal me up. Fiend barrage.
Blast them. We get the one, we fine.
Backslash.
Now, melee attacks. violent streak.
Don't let me.
Why did I do that? 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 Okay, one down. I need healing.
Shadow strike.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Big help.
Okay, we got a little bit. I need barrier.
Slash! Wild
Side slash.
Top blade slash!
Barrage.
Okay, huge damage there. Please go to Slate.
Early bird.
That didn't do shit.
Subterfuge.
Slinger.
I need my party members to stop spending the TP. I need a heal on standby.
Trash talk!
That put a dent in him. Move in and keep the rhythm going.
Fervent sacrifice.
Iron prison!
Topple, please. Topple, please.
Buff up now. Side slash.
Fiend barrage.
Slide. Slinger.
Fly close!
Appreciate it.
Stellar
Come on.
Ray! Wild smash!
We can do it.
Backslash! Fire!
Belief.
It's looking dicey.
Smooth
Heal.
Very nice.
Not much, but it's a little. Alright, don't do that to me. No, 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 no. Wrong, incorrect.
Fiend barrage.
Target in sight. They're tough. Touch me up.
Subterfuge.
Primer.
It's looking
Side
dicey.
Solar
slash.
skin. Fervent sacrifice.
I'm starting to get...
Now, melee attacks. Slide.
Full
Slinger.
spec. Fiend barrage.
Bring it back.
Let's go! Last second. Oh my god, had to lock in there. Oh, we got just enough TP at the last second.
Yikes. They sure gave us a fight.
We got rewarded with the nail thumbnail. Let's go.
I'm not sure what I would have done without you.
Not been here, probably.
Yes, I'm perfectly fine. Thanks to your quick handling
Yeah,
of the
my
situation.
entire build is like extremely
Looks like I
TP
sold the
hungry,
winner
and I
with
have
you.
no
I'm
TP
one lucky
generation.
clue, huh?
You might be able to find out what the issue is.
In any case, that pair of mechanical menaces. Don't I know them? I can't seem to recall. I'll look into it later.
Yeah, sounds like a
I think
tomorrow
we've done
problem.
about all there is to do here. Thanks again. Maybe down the line, the two of us can work together once more.
I'm Mastermind. I just need like a bit more
and
levels.
feel free to establish a rapport with me. I'm planning on staying in NLA for a little
And yeah,
while
mix it
yet.
with a different weapon.
If you need me for anything, don't hesitate to ask. I'll happily assist.
There we go. As you were studying the giant ring structure, you were suddenly beset by two mysterious skells. But you did your job and Neil came to no harm. You learned the Psycho Launcher art, Conduction Rise. New gear release, Neil Nail. It looks like clothes modeled on Neil's outfit are now on sale. With her express permission, of course. Oh, more like with her intense direct supervision, supposedly. Anyway, can't let all that work go to waste, huh? Let's go try them out later. Cosmo Archaeologist. Okay. Oh my god, they heal. You're not very clever. Okay. Just wait till we get Galactic Nightfall. Wait until you get more than like 400 TP in a millennium. Then shit's gonna die. Just wait. Boost TP. Okay, so you see the play here is I wait till that one weather effect where I take damage every 2 seconds. Hear me out now. Then I go well weathered and we get all the TP we'll ever need. Yeah? Gotta be clever with it. Okay, but I do have a headache, so I'm gonna call the stream there for the day. So thank you all for tuning in. My pleasure making the video and the stream. We'll stream WoW tomorrow for the new expansion if the servers work. It's WoW. It's a 50-50. We'll find out. So, thank you all for tuning in. Thank you, Meme. Thank you, Partial, Viresi, Noodles, John, Andrew, Star, Epona, Emfram, Andrew, Jared, John. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Stay safe. Have a great day. And I'll see you all next time. Thank you, Izanami. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Bye-bye, everybody. Until we meet again. Thank you, Alden. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Stay safe. Have a great